It have been 5 years. I finally found this place.
This 1 trillion in netherworld cash is finally mine. Absorb all of it.
How dare mere mortals gaze upon the forbidden grounds of the underworld?
So, I became the richest man in the apocalypse, only to die before spending a single cent.
I can't accept this. I just can't. Is this... Could it be... I've actually been reborn.
In my past life, I died in the raging fires of the underworld dunk.
Wait. This ring...
I'm reborn, and the ring is still on my finger?
Even the underworld bank is still inside,
And my 1 trillion in netherworld cash is all here.
Okay, breathe. Calm down. It is June right now. The ghost apocalypse has already been here for 1 month. Everything looks normal on the surface.
But deep down, everyone is living in absolute terror. And in this life, with 1 trillion in netherworld cash in my hands,
I'm going to buy up every single haunted domain
and force the ghost kings to bow before me.
No. Please, no.
As expected, here it is. The Midnight Diner.
It happened at exactly this time in my previous life, too.
The game has begun.
12 midnight. The fear. I smell blood. And there are ghostly shadows.
My dear young servers,
Welcome to the Midnight Diner.
to ensure your work goes smoothly,
Please make sure to follow the rules. Rule number 1.
dutifully execute your work assignments. Rule number 2.
serve the customers with all your heart.
Rule number 3.
Strictly adhere to your shifts during working hours.
Finally, protect all property of the diner.
Come inside. You have 3 minutes to get ready. Then, gather back here with me. There is a guest waiting in the private room for the next hour as servers. You must satisfy every single demand of the guest. Can you help me wipe up this spilled soup?
Chen Mu, I'm so scared.
Could you please help me?
You want me to go and die in your place?
You must think I've completely lost my mind. Here is your tip. Haha, I hit the jackpot. You're celebrating way too early. Help me clear these plates.
Sure, but taking that money comes with a price.
Who broke it? Do you prodigy to the pub? Who broke the plate? Damaging the restaurant's plates will be punished. It was him. He shattered the plate. Are you trying to make a fool out of me?
I saw exactly what you did.
I'll pay. I'll pay for the broken plate. Are you sure you want to use this to pay? Yes, yes, yes.
He's beyond saving.
But your ghost coins aren't enough. The plate costs 20 ghost coins. The rest will be paid with half of your life.
Here is your tip.
That's what you get for not saving me. You're going to die too. The jar is broken. Make this waiter pay for it. Waiters must obey the guests. If we make him pay, he has to pay.
Of course, I have 10 ghost coins in my hand. 10 ghost coins isn't enough.
If you don't want to pay, then die. I know, it's not enough. But I never said I was going to pay for the plate.
I'm tired of fancy hotels. I heard local joints pack a much bigger punch.
Bring me your menu. I want to order something to try. Your pathetic little tricks are nothing to me. What? What did you figure out?
The way to survive this quest is actually hidden in the rules you mentioned at the very beginning.
Rule number 2. Anyone who comes to spend money is a guest. Manager, bring me a 10 ghost coin plate of peanuts. As a guest, I refuse to pay for the plate. Is this your first time on an eerie quest?
Yeah, first time in my life.
I'll admit, you're pretty good.
Give me my 10 ghost coins.
No, wait, it's gone. I want to leave a like too.
I want to be a wealthy person too.
You've already given me your real name coins.
And they can't be refunded.
Chen Mu. You saw right through it all along, didn't you?
Why didn't you tell me?
Why on earth would I save you?
Especially when you wanted me to die in your place.
And you even tried to frame me, repaying evil with kindness?
How then do I repay kindness itself?
The very moment you tried to frame me.
Your death was already written in stone.
You violated the rule of answering the manager's questions honestly.
Go get your boss. I have some business to discuss with him.
Our boss doesn't show his face easily.
If you have any requests, you can tell them to me.
I will make sure they are met.
My appetite is far too big.
You won't be able to satisfy it.
For example,
I want to buy your cafeteria.
honored guest, this is way beyond my authority.
But if you ask me, you are just daydreaming.
I know you don't have the authority. Besides, you've misunderstood me.
What I mean is, I'll give your boss a reason he simply cannot refuse.
For instance,
Ghost money. Honored Mr. Chen.
I am the manager, Li Xiaochao.
Please wait a moment. I will go call the boss.
Mr. Chen, I'm just a low-life thug. Please find it in your heart to get lost.
Sir.
I am the owner of the Midnight Cafeteria.
Are you the one who wants to buy my midnight cafeteria?
Mr. Chen, this is an excellent location.
you definitely won't regret buying it. Once you hire a few good chefs,
The business will start rolling in.
Mr. Chen, as you can see, although my cafeteria is currently facing some operational difficulties,
Rest assured,
my Midnight Cafeteria is in an amazing location.
if you buy this,
You definitely won't regret it.
he's right.
In my past life, the skeleton boss struggled desperately to keep this place afloat.
but eventually this place became the legendary Midnight Hotel.
Now that I've been reborn into this apocalyptic world,
Even if it takes every penny I have, I must buy the Midnight Diner.
but I can't agree too easily.
What if he suspects something? Look, buddy, I'm a straight shooter. The Midnight Diner is nothing more than a tiny, run-down shack.
Putting it like that makes things a bit difficult for me.
Mr. Chan, what I mean is, you're getting an absolute steal here. No scams, no regrets. It's just, the price is a bit steep.
Name your price.
2 million.
No. 1.5 million.
1.5 million ghost bills? Tell you what, I'll knock off 500,000 and give you 1 million ghost bills in cold hard cash.
Cash in one hand, deed in the other.
Paid in full. No delays, no holding back on the final payment.
Exactly. But I do have one small condition. All the staff at the Midnight Diner must stay.
You can't take any of them with you. Oh my god. He's even going to pay off the back wages I owe them? Is this guy the ultimate sucker, or what?
Mr. Chen, your vision is absolutely impeccable. Buying the Midnight Diner is definitely the best decision you'll ever make.
Buying 2 million worth of assets for just 1 million.
And it even comes with a future master chef and locked-in employee loyalty.
This is an absolute jackpot.
So, Mr. Chen, when can we expect the payment?
Let's sign the contract.
But
Once we're signed, all this money is yours. The Midnight Diner
is finally mine.
Li Xiaoxiao.
It is now 1:04 a.m.
I hereby announce the fourth rule. All the deceased are now free to leave the Midnight Diner. If there is any conflict in the rules,
My word is absolute.
Classmate Chen Mu.
can the few of us leave now?
Thank you, Chen Mu.
This is our new boss, Boss Chen Mu. He said he'll pay back all your overdue wages.
Don't call me boss, call me master.
Too weak. They're all just low-level wraiths. Not even a single ghost general.
I can't waste a contract on them.
Young man, studying so hard. Are you?
Yeah, I was studying in the classroom until 2 in the morning. Sir, could you open the gate for me?
Studying? In this apocalypse,
Grades aren't worth a single nether coin.
Survival is the only thing that matters. Students these days are so intensely competitive. Over the next month, I need to explore more supernatural zones to find the truly powerful. To find the
It's really inconvenient not having a car. I've got to find a way to get a ride.
Driver, take me to Wangdrum subdivision.
Driver, you're driving too fast.
There's a smell of blood. This is another taxi. We're here. Pay up.
10,000 nether coins. Pay! Or die!
You have no eyes, yet you drive so smoothly. You supernatural entities actually have some skills.
Look, I have the money. Don't be in such a rush, driver.
I'm doing this for your own good.
If I pay you 10,000 nether coins,
And you take it.
you'll be the one breaking the rules. Cut the act. The real fare is on the meter. Move aside and let me see. Okay. Be my private driver. 20,000 nether coins a month, plus performance bonuses. Here's 3 months of advance pay. It's been so long since I've been home. It feels so good. Now that I've been reborn, I must sweep clean all the rare items.
The relic. The relic museum.
It allows you to restart upon death, gives you immunity to supernatural damage, and even saves you from one rule-breaking death. This is a god-tier artifact, but trying to take it by force is a death sentence. But the Duke is a fallen noble. What he needs most is cash. And wouldn't you know it, money is the one thing I have plenty of. Besides, the Duchess is actually quite stunning. A sweet gift goes a long way. I need to buy some high-end gifts to boost her favorability. Time to hit the Ghost Mall and pick up some luxury goods. But wait, where is this Ghost Mall? Damn it! In my past life, I was dirt poor. I had absolutely no idea where a luxury mall like that would be, but that's not going to be an issue. Once my driver gets here, I'll just ask him. He's a local ghost, so he's bound to know. Boss Chen, I picked up some breakfast for you on my way here. Tell me, where can I find the most high-end ghost mall around here? Money is no object. There is the Mall of Depravity in the suburbs. Everything there is insanely expensive and top tier. Wait in the car for me. Yes, boss. Welcome to the Mall of Depravity. Ha ha ha. Welcome, sir. You can't leave unless you buy something. Haha, don't play these cheap tricks with me. This is just a trick rule designed to mislead people. The moment you buy something, you fall right into the trap. In reality, you can walk away perfectly safe without buying a thing. You're a smart one. Please, you may leave. Leave? Why would I leave? Take me to the most expensive store you have. What a mysterious, handsome man. Follow me. We have fine wines, liquors, designer clothes, jewelry, and all kinds of luxury goods. They are all top-tier luxury brands of the ghost realm. As long as you have the cash, you can buy anything you want. Welcome to Scarlet Romance, sir. We offer the finest selection of premium liquors. What can I get for you today? Give me 100 bottles of this one. Wrap them all up. Ha! Another clueless idiot looking for a death wish. You're dead meat. That will be 2,300,000 in total. If you can't pay, you're staying here forever. Sir, please wait a moment. I'll go get the manager right away. Comparing yourself to others will literally drive you crazy. Ah. Oh my god! Mr. Chen, congratulations. You have become our very first gold member. Hold your horses. I'm not even done shopping yet. Bring me your most expensive jewelry. Wrap them up and throw in a few of your finest watches too. Is your boss in? I want to buy this entire mall. Tell him money is no object. Our boss is currently away on a business trip. I'm afraid I don't have the authority to make that call. But I will absolutely pass along your message.
Mr. Chen, in light of your esteemed status,
Let me issue our one and only Supreme Black Gold card, just for you. We have silver and gold.
but reigning above them all is the Supreme Black Gold. If you were to participate in any supernatural quests here at the Depravity Mall, Mr. Chen,
Inside this mall, you are the absolute boss. You can change the rules however you see fit, even if it's someone else's quest, as long as you wish. You can use the exclusive privileges of your Supreme Black Gold card to interfere in their tasks. Furthermore, should you ever wish to browse the mall, we can clear out all other customers in advance, just to serve you, our most esteemed guest, in absolute privacy. You can also issue supplementary cards to those close to you at any time. And whenever the boss is in the building,
he will be ready to meet you at a moment's notice.
this is the absolute limit of my authority, offered only to you, our most distinguished patron. Sure, go ahead and set one up for me. Thank. My treat. My treat. If I've known he was this loaded, I would have seduced him sooner. We humbly bid you farewell, Supreme Black Gold Boss Chen. Here is your ghost coin tip. A generous bonus of over 50,000. The boss actually noticed me. What an incredible honor. Thank you, boss. I swear my loyalty to you, boss. To the death. Who on earth is this guy? To think he actually got the Depravity Mall to issue him a Supreme Black Gold card. Boss, where do next? To the Mist Museum. Boss, the Mist Museum. That's a mandatory mission. The only way out is to stay alive. Do you want me to go in with you? Hey man, did you get the mission too? Don't be scared, baby. This is nothing. Just a piece of cake. Hector hectares. The supernatural mission. The Mist Museum. Roll, an old friend of the Duke. Another bunch of broke losers who don't know the rules. Get inside already! Do you want to die out there? A spatial ring. He must have some powerful connections. This is way too valuable. Is this for the Duke? No, it's for you. For all your trouble. Mr. Chen, do you want me to look after those people? I don't know them. Mr. Chen, please, follow me this way. The others are already seated in the lobby. It'll be a little while before the Duke's banquet begins.
Until then, we have a little game to help the guests pass the time.
Mr. Chen, what would you like to drink? We have hot water and black tea.
I'll have some black tea.
Certainly. Please wait just a moment. Dear guests, the Deuce banquet is still being prepared to help pass the time. His Grace has specially prepared a little game for you all. The game is called Hide and Seek. To ensure everyone has a wonderful time, please be sure to follow these rules. The game will begin in 5 minutes. The game will last for 2 hours. Once the time is up, the game will end automatically. Once the game begins, the security guards of the Mist Museum will appear. They will patrol the museum, and they will kill any trespassers they find. Whatever you do not let them find you. During the game, you must not leave the first floor of the museum. If you step outside this boundary, death will find you. Rule 4. If you are unfortunate enough to be spotted by the guards, do everything in your power to evade them. But while hiding, you must absolutely not touch any of the museum's exhibits. Rule 5. Aside from the floor and the walls, every single inanimate object is one of the Duke's exhibits. Rule 6. Exhibits must never be moved or touched. No matter who you are, if you dare to move or touch them, you will face the Duke's punishment. Man, this old butler is absolutely ruthless. These rules are insanely strict. He has no intention of letting us get out of here alive. Exactly. Not touching the exhibits makes sense, sure. But aside from the floor and the walls, everything else that doesn't move is an exhibit? Doesn't that mean we can't even touch a cabinet or a sofa when we're trying to hide? How are we even supposed to survive this? No! There has to be a way out. Sometimes, the key to survival is hidden right inside the harshest of rules. If you can't see it, these brutal rules will only drag you to your grave. But if you're smart enough and experienced enough to spot the loophole, then these terrifying rules might actually help you stay alive. So, what exactly are these rules trying to tell me? Shut up. If you want to die, don't drag me down with you. Judging by those shadows in the mist, there's definitely more than one of those creepy guards. This mission is a nightmare. No more than 2 of us are making it out alive. Oh my god. What is that? Hold him off. Just hang in there. I'll flank him from behind and take him down. Are you waiting for that blonde-haired guy? I saw everything. He was right behind me. But then he ran. He never had any intention of helping you. He just wanted you to die so he could escape. Exhibits cannot be moved. The Duke's punishment. Of course, I figured it out. The key is the phrase, no matter who. That who must include those creepy guards. If I can turn myself into an exhibit, and the guards won't be able to touch me, then a guard. The 5th rule says that anything that doesn't move is an exhibit. As long as I don't move, I'm just an exhibit. The guards can't touch the exhibits, so I'm practically invincible. Yes, my deduction about the survival path was spot on. Wait, the ghost just touched me. Did I get it wrong? It is warm, sir. Your tea. The butler was worried you might be thirsty, so he asked me to bring you a cup of hot tea. The Mist Museum is cold and damp, so please keep yourself warm, Mr. Chen. Those spooky guards can't hurt you anyway. If you don't want to play the game, you can leave at any time. Wait, so this is the VIP service? Wait, this vibe is totally off. While others are risking your lives, I'm sitting here sipping tea. Man, having ghost money is amazing. Based on my experience, this hide-and-seek game is a classic pressure of both ends type of task. The beginning and the end are extremely difficult, and the middle is just a trap. Our peace right now is just an illusion. The final 10 minutes will be the real killer blow. Both of us are about to die. Booed of us, but good. But do it. Yet you're sitting there elegantly having afternoon tea. Where is the justice in this? Exactly. Dear guests, the game has officially ended. The Duke has prepared a lavish banquet for everyone on the 2nd floor. Once you finish the feast, you will all be able to leave this place. Please follow me. Finally, it's time for the banquet. Whether I can buy the Ghost General grade item, Death Lottery, all depends on my performance this time. That's my only trump card capable of resisting the power of the rules. I must get my hands on it. There are a few rules at the Duke's banquet that you must not break. First, you must be polite to the Duke and Duchess. Second, You must not refuse any food offered by the Duke. You must finish every last bite. The Duke doesn't like having too many rules.
So there are only these two.
Since our guests have traveled from so far, I have prepared a banquet for you all. Think. Oh my god. What on earth is this?
Is this poison meant for monsters? Ha ha. Ha.
Let me divide up the food for you. Duke, Duchess, please wait a moment. Before the banquet begins, I have brought a few small gifts as a token of my appreciation. They aren't anything too valuable.
So, I hope the Duke and Duchess will forgive me for such a humble offering. A limited edition piece worth 1 million ghost coins.
Oh my god! This is the million-coin limited edition from the Fallen Mall.
I've wanted to buy this for so long, but could never bring myself to spend the money.
I agonized over it for a whole month before finally giving up. I can't believe he actually got this for me. Come here, my dear.
Why don't you serve the food for Chen Mu?
The Duke is totally letting him off the hook.
The rules say you must finish the food served by the Duke.
It never said you had to finish the food served by the Duchess. What a clever old fox. Even his loopholes are incredibly genius. Holy crap. You can actually exploit the rules like that? I still have 10 ghost coins.
This is the most precious currency here. If I present this, the Duke will definitely love it.
My Lord Duke, Duchess, I have a far more precious gift to offer the two of you. 10 ghost coins? Are you trying to insult me? Even on our worst day, we are still far superior to a peasant like you.
Yet, you dare to insult me with a measly 10 coins?
To think someone would dare to mock the Duke at his own banquet. Drag him wide and execute him.
Is this man a friend of yours?
No, I don't know him.
Why do you get to live so comfortably? Once this mission is over, I'm going to steal your ring and all your ghost coins.
Once I rob you blind, everything will be mine. Heh, trying to rob me? He's practically begging for death.
Wait at the entrance and get rid of that blonde punk.
This Mr. Chen's wealth is truly staggering. Ordinary things definitely won't catch his eye.
It looks like I have no choice but to bring out that ghost general grade death heavy armor.
I hope I can trade it for a massive amount of ghost coins. Dear guests, thank you for visiting us. The Duke's hospitality has come to an end, and you may now leave the Mist Museum.
Mr. Chen, that blonde guy doesn't seem very friendly towards you.
Oh, I noticed.
In fact, he's actually planning on killing me. Didn't you notice, Your Grace?
He quietly stole one of the dinner knives from the table. If you're worried, Mr. Chen, I can have my men take care of him.
Thank you for your kindness, Duke. But that won't be necessary. My men are already waiting for him outside.
Damn it. It hurts so bad.
I need to get to a hospital and get my stomach pumped right now.
Once I'm done, I'll come back and rob that pretty boy. Driver, is there something wrong with your taxi?
Thank you.
Well, my boss told me to make sure you die, knowing exactly why. My boss is silence. You crossed someone you shouldn't have. Better watch your step in your next life. Your Grace, there's no need to rush into business talk just yet. Besides the greeting gift I just gave you, I've also prepared some small presents for you. Excellent wine. Truly exquisite wine. Mr. Chen, you really do treat me as a true friend. Mr. Chen, to tell you the truth, this is a treasure I've kept in my collection for most of my life. A ghost general grade armor, the Death Heavy Armor. This armor possesses immense, unmatched power, with the incredible strength to defy the rules of this realm. I don't really have many friends these days, but since you have shown me such great kindness, Mr. Chen, and I have nothing else of equal value to repay you with,
Please accept this Death Heavy Armor as a gift from me.
Your Grace.
Friendship goes both ways.
The Death Heavy Armor is far too valuable.
I cannot possibly accept it for free.
These 10 million ghost coins will be my payment for it.
Chen Mu, you're not one to chase petty gains, and you never let your friends take a loss.
You're a brother truly worth keeping close.
Kim Mu, you are my real brother.
Here, take this token.
If you ever run into trouble, just crush it, and I'll instantly know your location. Then rush over to help you in a heartbeat.
A ghost general enforcer and the biggest boss of the entire city, backing me up.
Who in this entire weird apocalypse would dare mess with me now?
This time, I've hit the absolute jackpot.
I plan to buy up more properties in this weird apocalypse. It's just that I have way too many ghost bills on hand right now. I've got so much money, I don't even know how to spend it. And I can only enter one domain at a time.
I'm not sure which ones to buy first. I think a school is definitely
Buying. In this bizarre realm, even high-level ghosts have children, and they'll fight to get them into a good school.
If you buy a tapisu and become the principal, won't those high-level ghosts have to beg you to get their kids in?
They'll owe you a massive favor. And hospitals are another rare resource. What ghost doesn't get injured?
This, if you become the director of a ghost hospital, who would ever dare cross you?
They'd be too terrified of having no one to heal them. By then, if you need a favor, they'll do it in a heartbeat. Thank you for the guidance, Duke.
You've given me a clear direction.
Yes, in 2 days, my high school will transform into Dark Knight High. That's the perfect time for me to go buy it. And while I'm at it, I'll drop by the Midnight Diner to hand out shopping cards for the Fallen Mall to my employees. I'll show them what a dream boss really looks like.
Boss! That punk with the dyed hair has been taken care of.
Don't worry, boss. Anything you give me, I'll handle it flawlessly. That punk will never show his face again. He's already dead, left rotting in that forest. In this weird apocalypse, the difference between people really is like night and day. Next stop, the Midnight Diner. Master, some ghosts are here causing trouble. What's going on?
So, you're the owner of this Midnight Diner?
A mere human. Yet you dare run a business for the supernatural? I suggest you don't push your luck. Hand over this Midnight Diner to me right now. I'll give you 1 million minbi for it.
I'm going to count to 3. 3. Friends,
Get the hell out of here, now, and maybe I'll let this slide. You're just a ghost soldier level human. You really think you can match my power? There's an old saying, the wise adapt to the circumstances. You're already a chairman. How are you still so clueless? Watch out! A mere ghost palm, completely overestimating yourself. Back then, the Duke fought several ghost generals for days and nights, just for him. Looking at it now, Death Restart indeed deserves to be fought for so desperately. A mere human like you. Just what is your background?
I'll say it one more time. This is no place for you.
This is the ghost command. Think, token. If I had known he had that token, even with 1,000,000 times more courage, I wouldn't have dared to provoke him.
Boss Chen, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving right now,
I see your floor is a bit dirty.
so I'll use my body to wipe it clean.
Working 24 hours a day.
Is simply too brutal.
As long as you stay loyal to me, I
Chen Mu will never mistreat you.
Call all the employees over. I have an announcement to make. Our Midnight Diner is now introducing a brand new benefit package. Everyone gets a shopping card worth 5,000 Bingbi. Plus, you'll get an extra 1,000 Bingbi in shopping allowance every month. As long as you keep working, you'll keep getting it. Benefits? What is that?
The boss already pays us wages. Why is he giving us benefits too?
If we take all the perks, how is the boss going to make a profit? They really are the perfect wage slaves. So used to being oppressed. If other places don't have benefits, that's their problem. In my cafeteria, everyone gets perks as long as you work hard. Your benefits will only get better starting today. Your working hours are officially changed. The 24-hour workday is now cut down to 20 hours. For the remaining 4 hours, you can do whatever you want. Rest, sleep, or even go shopping. I can't believe the boss is being so good to us. Look at these perfect little sheep, ready to be sheared. Once I introduce an 8-hour workday, weekends off, and insurance, these specters will absolutely destroy those other stingy bosses who offer no benefits. This is absolute domination. It is pure, absolute domination. But I have to roll out the perks slowly. Since we're short-staffed right now, they'll just have to grind through 20 hours for a bit. When I cut it down to 16 hours later, and eventually to 8, won't they work themselves to the bone for me? Exploiting these guys is honestly too satisfying.
Shiraton.
Boss Chen, you really are our living Yama. All hail the living Yama! All hail! Even though living Yama is the ultimate compliment in Spectre culture.
That title still sounds a little too hellish, doesn't it?
In my past life, during the 5 years of the Spectre apocalypse, I couldn't even guarantee my own survival. My life could have been snatched away by those monsters at any second. But now that I've been reborn, this time, I will seize complete control of these monsters. I will claim the supreme, absolute power in this apocalypse. Sleeping in this dorm room just isn't as comfortable as having my own place. Maybe it's time for me to buy a proper house. At the very least, I need a high-end luxury villa. A lakeside estate in the suburbs. The ultimate playground for the ultra-rich before the apocalypse. It used to be my dream home. Even though it has now become a haunted zone overrun by specters, the current me. Those monsters are the ones who should be terrified of me. Buying it as my base is the perfect move. If I remember correctly, the Dark Knight High School dungeon is set to begin tomorrow night. When the time comes, every student and teacher in this school will receive a blood-red note. They'll have no choice but to join the mission, and that's going to be my perfect opportunity. Dark Knight High is mine for the taking. Ah! You better cherish these last peaceful moments. Tonight, the Dark Knight High dungeon begins, and this school will turn into a living hell. Oh. Ah, Student Chen is here. Have you had breakfast yet? If you haven't, let me grab you something. Chen Mu, I heard you literally scared those specters to death. Wow, oh my god. Did you really buy out the midnight cafeteria? That is absolutely insane! Yes, Mantui. The principal bringing gifts to visit a student? That's just ridiculous. Oh my god, this is a paranormal mission. Why am I so incredibly unlucky? I got chosen too. Undoubtedly. The entire school is doomed. God, please save us. Don't bother praying to God.
Chen Mu is our only god! Let Chen Mu save you.
In this paranormal apocalypse, how can anyone possibly escape? It's either life or death. Anyone who tries to run will only be the first to die. Only by facing the mission head-on do we stand a chance of surviving. This deadly exam is going to be a real challenge for me. 5 years ago, I failed. This time, I must find a way out and expose the flaws in the rules. Hello, students. I am your exam proctor. The deadly exam starts now, and I am going to be a very strict teacher. In my exam, anyone who violates the rules, the BTs, will be executed. First, no one is allowed to look at another's exam paper. Leak the content, and you die. Second, you cannot leave the classroom during the exam. Third, do not harm the proctor. Those are all the rules.
Now, let's hand out the papers.
Just as I thought, the content hasn't changed. Someone in this class has turned into an anomaly. Who is it? Who? Rules 1, 2, and 3 can be summed up like this. If you try to test the anomaly and fail to kill it, it will turn around and slaughter everyone. So, once you spot the anomaly, you must eliminate it swiftly, precisely, and ruthlessly. Based on Rule 4, if I suspect someone, I can't just stab their limbs to test them. The only way is to use a dagger for an instant, fatal blow. And if he isn't the anomaly, he'll definitely end up dead. The exam rules are literally baiting the participants into a slaughter. That is the hidden death trap. If the class size drops below half, we automatically pass. Under the threat of death, some will choose to butcher each other just to survive. This is the most terrifying part of this fatal exam. No need to test him. He's not the anomaly. He's just bound by Rule 4 and can't speak, that's all. Ah, I'm not the anomaly. I can speak now.
Chen Mu, thank you. Thank you for saving me.
It seems Chen Mu indeed has real ability. Half an hour has already passed since the exam started. And up until now, I still haven't found a way out yet. 1/3 of the classes in the entire school have already seen bloodshed. If we don't find a way to break this deadlock soon, the consequences will be unimaginable. I got it. The proctor is the anomaly we're looking for. No? Your answer is wrong. Why? Haha. Trust me, anyone who submits that answer is already waiting for the death sentence of failing the exam.
Ah, ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Ha. Ha. Chen Mu, how did you know the proctor wasn't the answer? It's simple. The rules conflict. The rules clearly state that under no circumstances can the proctor be harmed. But then a later rule says, if you want to identify an anomaly, you have to slash them with a dagger. So these two rules directly conflict. If I suspect the proctor is an anomaly and want to test him, I would have to slash him with a knife. But the proctor must not be harmed. So there is absolutely no way for me to prove whether the proctor is an anomaly or not. The only way to prove it is to vote and turn in the papers. But once we do that, we are gambling with our lives. From what I know, this goes against the very design of these spectral trials. Although the rules of these trials can be incredibly difficult, filled with false leads and misleading traps, you must remember one thing. A path to survival is always hidden within them. A true path to survival is a guaranteed way to make it out alive. Once you find it, you are 100% certain of your survival. You don't have to gamble your life on a coin toss. If a path to survival cannot be verified, then it's definitely a fake one. The real way out must lie somewhere else. Oh. Chen Mu is seriously a beast. How does he know so much? If it weren't for Chen Mu, we would have been dead for sure. Chen Mu is carrying our entire class. We've got to cling to him for dear life. I declare myself Chen Mu's most loyal supporter. Everything he says is absolutely right. Attention, all examinees. There are 15 minutes remaining in the exam. Examiners who have not completed their answers, please do so as quickly as possible. Chen Mu, is this exam actually impossible to pass? No matter how perilous the environment gets, no matter how dire the situation becomes, and no matter how panicked and helpless everyone else becomes, the deeper the silence, the calmer they seem. That's the sheer pressure of a true apocalypse survivor. It feels like, with just a gentle nudge, to pierce right through the fog and expose the hidden truth. Damn it! The escape path for this mission is incredibly cunning. No ordinary person would ever think you were hiding in a place like this. But too bad for you. You crossed paths with me, and for the second time, no less. I finally uncovered your secret.
I know.
You're hiding right here.
This strike is going to drag you out. A desk? The anomaly is actually a desk? How is that even possible?
I hope I didn't scare you. Chen Mu from Senior 3, Class 27, has successfully found the answer.
We have our first class to pass the exam.
Chen was the only one who found the way out. Congratulations, everyone. You can go home now.
I did it. I surpassed my past life self. I finally found the way out to save them. Chen Mu, I can't believe you actually found the way out.
Honestly, it's absolutely mind-blowing. I admit, I underestimated you. Even I wouldn't have been able to spot that path. If you don't mind me asking, how did you figure it out? And how were you so sure it was Wang Shuai's desk? It's actually quite simple. In this supernatural apocalypse, the path to survival is always hidden right inside the rules. I pieced together the escape route by analyzing the rules, line by line. Only the strong can dig out clues from the rules.
Only people like that can carve out a place for themselves in this twisted world. When we first got the exam papers, looking at that dense wall of at least 10 rules,
I was just as overwhelmed as the rest of you.
but you have to block out the noise and distractions and focus solely on the core underlying objective.
And the core objective here is to find the hidden anomaly. So I started my analysis,
Sorting those dizzying dozen-plus rules into clear categories.
and filtering out the most critical ones, the ones that actually tell us how to find the anomaly.
Once I deciphered those specific rules,
The path to survival finally revealed itself. I locked onto these key rules. Rule number 1, the anomaly is extremely lazy and will not move. Rule number 2, the anomaly occasionally makes bizarre noises. Rule number 3, the anomaly looks just like a human, making its limbs and appearance hard to distinguish. These 3 are the core rules, while the rest are just distracting side rules. I call these 3 the core rules. Apart from these core rules, I call the rest secondary rules. However, I quickly hit a dead end, and I bet you all found yourself stuck in the exact same dead end. The trap lies within core rule number 3. The anomaly looks just like a human, making its limbs and appearance hard to distinguish. Naturally, we all assumed it had disguised itself as one of our classmates. Right after that, everyone instinctively started searching among our classmates, trying to figure out who the anomaly was. But actually, you were all dead wrong. You fell right into the trap. And honestly, I fell for it too. But I quickly noticed an anomaly, and I spotted this glaring inconsistency in core rule number 1. The anomaly is extremely lazy and will not move. Now, this is a rule that is highly disadvantageous to the anomaly. If the anomaly had disguised itself as a classmate, then before anyone could expose it, it wouldn't be able to move at all. A living, breathing classmate who cannot move? Isn't that an incredibly obvious dead giveaway? If that were the case, it would be ridiculously easy to find the anomaly and pass the exam. Yet, the reality was the exact opposite. Not a single class managed to pass the exam. This proves beyond a doubt that our understanding of core rule number 3 was completely wrong. Once I realized this, my mind cleared up instantly. Everything started falling into place. I began reading rule number 3 over and over again in my head, desperately searching for any hidden clues. Rule number 3 was playing a massive word game with us. The anomaly has 2 arms and legs, just like a human. From the outside, it is extremely difficult to spot the anomaly. These 2 sentences are separated by a period. This means there is absolutely no cause and effect relationship between them. So I split them and analyzed them as 2 separate rules. And that brings us to the real question. What on earth did the anomaly actually turn into? Let's look at the first sentence. In that first sentence, the clue says, the anomaly has 2 arms and legs, just like a human. This is actually a dead giveaway. It is telling us that the anomaly has 4 limbs. But 4 limbs doesn't just refer to human arms and legs. Think about chairs and desks. They also have 4 legs. So, out of all the desks and chairs in this classroom, which one is actually the anomaly? This is where rule number 2 comes in. The anomaly occasionally makes strange chilling noises. In reality, this is the most critical rule of all. If the anomaly makes a sound, then I had to pay close attention to see if any of the desks or chairs were making noises. In the end, I heard it 3 times. And all 3 times, the sound came from Wan Shashou's desk. So, just as you saw, I picked up the dagger. But at the very last second before picking it up, I still had to answer one critical question.
Was this a false escape route?
What exactly is a false escape route? It's a lifeline that you have no way of proving beforehand. And trying to prove it could cost you your life. You're basically gambling with your life on whether you're right. If you gamble and lose, that supposed lifeline becomes a death trap. It will drag you straight to your death. So, was the escape route? I figured out a false one. I chopped that desk because I knew there was no danger. The rules protected me. The anomaly couldn't harm me before the final strike. The dagger is meant to kill the anomaly. With those two rules protecting me, verifying my theory was completely safe. So, I went ahead and did it. And you all saw the result. I found the true path to survival.
The anomaly was that desk all along.
Your strength
Is far beyond my imagination.
I admit, I underestimated you just now.
Teacher.
Now that I've passed the exam,
Am I qualified to see your principal? You want to see the principal?
You certainly don't lack courage. Still, as the only candidate who found the answer,
you certainly have the chance to meet him. But I'm curious. Why do you want to see the principal of Dark Knight High School so badly? Is it because you passed the exam and want to ask him for a reward?
A reward?
Haha.
Of course not.
Because
I'm going to buy Dark Knight High School.
What did you say? You want to buy the school?
I told you so.
Chen Mu's wealth is far beyond anything you can imagine.
During the Midnight Cafeteria quest, Chen Mu literally bought the entire cafeteria on the spot. This school has to be worth at least 1 billion. Does Chen Mu really have that much money? Of course. Do you think I joke about this?
My time is extremely precious.
Keep me to see your principal.
Is this for me?
Of course it is. Now hurry up and take me to see the principal. Don't be in such a rush, Student Chen. I'll take you to the principal right now. Yeah, I swear the exam proctor turned into a completely different person. Is this what they call a superpower? Just how rich is Chen Mu anyway? Student Chen, the principal has a pretty nasty temper. So once we're inside, if you have something to say, spit it out quickly. Whatever you do, do not anger him.
A nasty temper, huh?
You see, the only 3 qualities I possess are being rich, and having even more money.
Come in.
Principal, this is Student Chen from my class. He wanted to see you. What on earth is wrong with you? How dare you bring a human in here? Mr. Principal, since you've traveled so far to get here, please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. This human actually presented me with premium liquor and cigarettes the moment we met. Well, you can't kick out someone who's being this polite. I can't just kick him out now, can I? A watch worth over $300,000?
Since when are humans this loaded?
No, wait. It's just this Chen Mu kid who's filthy rich. Oh, why are you being so polite? I've always loved students who are eager to learn. If you have any questions, you can just come and ask me directly. There's absolutely no need to bring gifts. You shouldn't have spent so much. You're too kind, Mr. Principal. It's just that I actually have a small favor to ask of you. If you need any help at all, just say the word. There's nothing in this entire Dark Knight Academy that I can't handle. Did one of the teachers offend you? Don't you worry. I'll go teach them a lesson right now. Oh, no, it's not that. Please don't worry, Mr. Principal. I also have another case of fine wine for you right here. Is that the Ghost General's command token? He has the Ghost General backing him up. This human is someone I absolutely cannot afford to cross. I'm just a young guy. Clumsy as always, dropping everything on the floor. Please don't mind me, Principal. Go ahead and tell me what you want, student. As long as it's within my power, I will make it happen. Principal, Finkel, I only have one small request. I'll offer 10 billion. I want to buy Dark Knight Academy.
Haha, Student Chen.
I know this school is only worth about 7 billion, which is why I'm offering 10 billion to buy it outright. You have absolutely no reason to refuse. That much in other currency? I'm full of flaws, but the one thing I don't lack is money. Student Chen, your wealth is far beyond my imagination. I admit you have more than enough money to buy Dark Knight Academy, but I cannot sell it to you. This isn't a matter of money. Let me be completely honest with you. The moment you buy Dark Knight Academy, you will violate the rules. And if you violate the rules, you will die.
Rules? What rules?
Honestly, the school doesn't actually belong to me. I only manage it on behalf of the board of directors.
The board set a rule. For humans, this school, originally worth 7 billion, only costs 100 million.
But they also ruled that the moment a human signs the contract, they will be utterly erased by the rules.
How diabolical!
A bait of 100 million. Once you sign and violate the rules, you get forcibly erased.
And that 100 million becomes unclaimed property.
So that's how that billionaire from my past life got erased. What a trap. The first law of this ghostly apocalypse.
No one can ever defy the rules.
Principal, think. I want to buy Dark Knight Academy for 100 million.
What did you just say?
Have you completely lost your mind? Are you choosing money over your own life?
I know people would die for wealth, but this is straight up suicide.
You better think this through. 100 million is cheap, but I'm afraid you won't live to enjoy it.
The rules state that a human will be erased the moment they sign the contract. Think.
You... How are you still alive? I wonder if you two have ever heard of a legendary ghost general grade relic. It is called Death's Heavy Armor. Death's Heavy Armor. That's the legendary relic that can literally cheat fate and change your destiny. There is only one of its kind in the entire world. Well, humble as I am,
I just so happen to have one.
you actually have Death's Heavy Armor? No wonder you had the guts to sign that contract.
The only person in this entire apocalypse who can defy the rules.
And you call that being humble?
If you're modest, what does that make the rest of us?
Absolute trash?
How can he say something so incredibly arrogant in such a polite voice? Damn it, he's showing off again.
But wait, wasn't Death's heavy armor in the Duke's hands?
Back then, the Duke fought a bloodbath against a dozen ghost generals just to get it.
How did you end up with it?
Haha. Humble as I am, the Duke and I just happen to be good friends. Talk about an absolute win. The strongest fighters of the Midnight Canteen and Dark Knight High, half-step ghost generals, and a bunch of ghost captain and soldier-level teachers. All acquired for just over 100 million. President Chen, please, take the seat of honor. To be honest, running a school isn't really my strong suit. So, I'm leaving all the school management to you.
President Chen is such a great boss.
I can't believe he trusts me this much. I absolutely cannot let his trust go to waste. What's going on here? How did our new board director turn out to be a human? Wait, I think I've seen him before. He's the only student who actually survived and passed that exam. He took our exam? We must have terrified him. He's definitely back for revenge. Oh no, we are so dead. Starting today, Dark Knight High School is officially my property.
As the new owner, I'm only here to do 3 things. Raise your pay,
Raise your pay. And raise your pay even more. Every single employee's salary is officially doubled. Plus, everyone gets a 4-hour break every single day. And all your meals will be fully catered by the Midnight Canteen.
Free meals.
I only have one requirement. You all must work hard and turn Dark Knight Academy into the absolute top school within 1 month. From 2,000 to 4,000. Plus holidays. And free meals at the Midnight Diner. Chairman Chen, you're a real slave driver.
Head to Shanshui Gardens.
Boss, I can feel your aura is way stronger than before. It must be the effect of Dark Knight Academy. Every time you acquire a new supernatural domain, your power gets a massive boost. This really is a great place to live, whether it's the subway access or the 6-lane highway. The rich always get to enjoy the most premium resources, no matter what.
Boss, my car can't get inside Shanshui Gardens. A punch packed with the power of a supernatural domain actually had zero effect? This is definitely no ordinary power. This is the power of the rules.
The entire Shanshui Gardens is protected by these rules.
Unless an outsider sees through the rules. Otherwise, even a ghost king wouldn't be able to get in.
An absolutely safe new home.
I just need to use my head, find the rules, and figure out the path to survival. Did I just see a ghost? Out here in the middle of nowhere. How could there be a person? Shouldn't there be ghosts instead?
Aha, hello, sir. Are you looking to buy a house?
Why is he here? And why is he asking about buying a house? Why did the card's special barrier activate?
I get it now.
This is a supernatural domain that expands while dragging people in. Your only path to survival is to take the card.
Of course I want to buy a house. In fact, I came here specifically to... Things are starting to get interesting. The two deer has not remained. Hey, young man. What are you thinking about?
Oh. I was just thinking, since this villa has become so run down, after I buy it, how much ghost money is it going to cost to fix this place up?
This place isn't half bad, actually.
It's just way too run down. But with a little renovation, I bet we can flip it for a fortune.
This kid is way too arrogant. Is every young person these days this out of their mind? Kid, do you have any idea how much it costs to buy all these villas? It's gonna cost you this much.
50 million in ghost money. Do you even have that kind of cash?
Only 50 million?
That's pretty cheap. I'll buy it. Is this kid out of his damn mind?
We're talking 50 million in ghost money here.
Does he have absolutely no concept of how much ghost money that is?
As a big boss, my entire net worth is barely over 2 million.
And he can just pull 50 million out of his pocket?
You've got to be kidding me.
He actually has real ghost money, and so much of it. 50 million! 50 million! He just tossed it out like it was nothing. Just how insanely rich is this guy?
Alright, cut the crap.
Let's sign the contract.
50 million, and the entire Shanshui courtyard is mine.
Yes, of course. We'll sign the contract right now.
He's not as strong as me anyway.
Since he's on my turf, I make the rules.
Selling it to him for only 50 million is a bit of a loss.
No, I need to jack up the price.
I'm going to bleed this lamb dry and make an absolute killing off him.
Oh, my young friend. I am so sorry. I haven't told you the rules of Shanshui Courtyard yet.
Once you enter Shanshui Courtyard,
if you want to leave this place alive, you must follow these two rules.
First, a lion wearing sheep's clothing doesn't make it a sheep. Second, you must play by the rules of society.
Boss Chen is very angry,
And the consequences will be severe.
Perfect. Some of my friends are actually looking to move into a new place anyway.
I'd love to invite them over for a little visit. What a pushover. He caved in so fast. Looks like he's ready to sell out his own friends to save his skin. Write down your invitations and send them to your friends. As long as 2 people show up, you're free to leave. Of course, you still have to pay 100 million ghost coins to buy this villa.
2 cards? That's way too few.
I have a lot of friends. I'll need at least 4 cards.
Does this kid even realize he's trading his friends' lives for his own?
And he actually complained it wasn't enough and asked for 4.
My God, he's literally pushing his own friends into a fiery hell. Wait, so the someone he was waiting for is just a regular taxi?
Looks like he really is a nobody after all.
Just a wealthy lone wolf with zero backing. So, Mr. Chen, what kind of people are these friends of yours?
Oh, my friends?
They're just ordinary people. Maybe they have a little bit of money and a tiny bit of status.
Nothing fancy, really. Well, since we're just waiting around,
Why don't you pay the 100 million ghost coins first?
yeah,
I know you're in a hurry.
but hold your horses. This is the villa we're selling you.
100 million ghost coins. Not a single cent less.
It won't be too late to pay once we sign the contract.
Of course, that's assuming.
You'll still have the guts to take my money by then.
I am the manager of Luolo Mall. Mr. Chen,
You are our only supreme black gold customer. On behalf of Luowa, I would like to congratulate you on your housewarming.
You call this an ordinary person with a little status? This is the freaking spokesperson for the city's top powerhouse.
Holy crap. This kid's background is god level.
I am Li Xiaoqiao, manager of the Midnight Hotel.
Here to congratulate our master on his housewarming. The hidden boss behind the Midnight Hotel is actually him? We're dead. We're so dead. We've messed up big time.
Stop screaming. Who else could possibly show up?
My heart can't take this anymore. Haha. The principal of Dark Knight High School is here to congratulate our board director, Director Chen, on his housewarming.
Brother Chen Mu, I received your invitation. I came all this way just to see your new home. Happy housewarming. Playing the underdog, were you? You summoned representatives from 3 top-tier factions, plus the strongest ghost general. At this point, even if you shoved the money into my hands, I'd have to drop to my knees
And beg you to take it back.
My young friend Chen Mu, why don't you show us around your new place? Aren't you already standing in it? Just a moment ago, this gentleman wanted to sell me this villa for 100 million ghost coins.
100 million?
You planned on selling this piece of junk to my friend for 100 million? No, that's not true at all.
Absolutely not.
I was just joking with Boss Chen.
If Boss Chen says the word,
Forget this crappy villa. I'll give him the entire landscape garden estate for free. Taking even a single coin from him would be a complete sign of disrespect. Oh, that won't do. I'm not short on cash. How could I just take your property for nothing?
Boss Chen, please, I beg you, don't withdraw your investment.
If you don't sign this contract, I'm never getting up. Honestly, I preferred how arrogant you were a moment ago. See? I told you this boss was generous. He insisted on giving me this villa. He even got upset when I tried to refuse.
Fine. You can go now.
Watch your step on the way out. Ha ha ha.
Young Chen Mu, 在钩子.
Just suffered a massive loss. He's bound to harbor a lot of resentment. Should I step in and eliminate him to save you the trouble? No need to trouble yourself, Duke.
Why do you think I told him to watch his step on the way out? Everyone makes mistakes.
You learn from them.
And just be more careful in your next life. Thank God. I actually survived that. But my villas, all those massive villas, just given away for absolutely nothing.
No way. I can't just swallow this insult. That Duke can protect him for now, but he can't protect him forever.
Sooner or later, I will get my revenge on Chen Mu.
Are you looking for a cab, sir?
No, I'm furious right now. If you don't want to die, get the hell away from me. You seem really angry. Think. Is it because of what just happened? And you just can't let it go? What just happened? Wait, you're just a driver. How could you possibly know about my business?
My boss said that if you can't swallow this insult,
Then I should help you. By taking your life right now. Wait, your boss? That card-delivering taxi driver. Even one of Chen Mu's drivers is stronger than me. Though it doesn't compare to buying out massive factions, reaching this level in just 3 days is absolutely unprecedented. Back then, it took me 3 years to climb from Ghost Seeker to Ghost Master. Yet Chen Mu only needed 3 days. His leveling speed is hundreds of times faster. Man, it must be nice to be rich. This leveling speed is absolutely insane. Or Duke, if you don't mind, I'll give you this villa as your vacation home. No, please don't.
my young friend Chen Mu, you are far too polite.
I was merely lending a hand. There is absolutely no need to give me such an expensive gift.
Hello, Duke.
With our close friendship, please don't decline.
My young friend Chen Mu is so generous. It truly makes me feel quite unworthy. If you ever need my help with anything, God, just say the word. The ultimate art of manipulation is selling someone out and having them thank you for it. I'll give away 35 villas and only sell 10. Once these big shots drive up the land value to goldmine levels, the remaining 10 villas, people will be fighting to buy them at 1 billion each. I'm going to milk those wealthy powerhouses absolutely dry.
Thanks to both of you for your help tonight as well.
I still have plenty of villas left in Chantry Courtyard, and I'm saving them for you two.
As long as you work hard,
I'll give each of you a free villa.
Musa-chao, if you can conquer the city's entire catering market for the Midnight Hotel within 1 month,
Then I'll give you a massive villa.
and you, Mr. Principal,
if you can get every ghost in this city to want to send their kids to our school within 1 month,
I'll hand you the keys to a villa too. Now, Mr. Manager, you see these dozens of villas of mine?
most of them are still unfinished, bare concrete structures.
I'm planning to source all the renovation materials and furniture from your fallen mall. So, you'd better give me a killer discount. Mr. Chen, please rest assured, you can put 10,000% of your trust in me. If I fail to satisfy you, I'll bring you my head on a platter.
Well, since they need to be renovated anyway,
Giving the job to my own people gets me the absolute lowest insider price. It saves me the trouble of supervising.
and it'll absolutely devastate that rival mall backed by the oil ghost general.
Plus, I get to do them a huge favor in the process. Haha. If you run into any trouble, just let me know.
Mr. Chen, about the fallen mall?
Most of our employees are just sales clerks. None of them know anything about renovation. I wouldn't feel safe hiring outsiders to work on your villas. That's why I'm in a bit of a tight spot. I really don't know where to find the extra hands. Well, the hotel and school are run by our own people. Do either of you have any spare staff? Don't worry, Master. Just say the word, and I'll bring our entire staff over right away.
As for Darkness High School, I can suspend all classes immediately.
And bring every single teacher over. Everything revolves around Chairman Chen. In my Mist Museum. I also have some employees. If you don't mind, my young friend Chen Mu.
I can call them all over to help you out. Thank you, Lord Duke.
But your museum is already short-handed. There's no need to disrupt your daily operations. Boss, our employees have 4 hours of break time every day. How about we have them come straight over after their shifts?
They can work at Shanjue Court first, then head back to their regular shifts. That way, neither the hotel's business nor the renovation gets held up.
Perfect. Let's do exactly as you said. Having the staff work on the renovation during their time off. But they can't do it for free. Every single employee who helps out must be clocked in for overtime. Everyone working overtime will get triple their regular pay. From now on, at any given time, whenever my employees work overtime for me, I will pay them triple wages. Triple pay for overtime? Boss, I swear I'll work my absolute hardest for you. Boss, I give it my all. I won't let you down.
Listen up, guys. Mr. Chen just said
Shanxi Court needs extra hands for the renovation. Forget about resting after dinner. Come with me to pull some overtime for Mr. Chen. What do you say?
It's for Mr. Chen. We're absolutely in. Honestly, getting such amazing perks every single day,
I was already starting to feel guilty.
finally, I can actually work more.
I can't wait to get started. And guess what? Mr. Chen said, every single person who works overtime gets paid, and it's triple our normal rate. Look at how kind Mr. Chen is. He deserves to make a fortune and live in a massive mansion. Yes, he absolutely deserves to strike it rich and live in luxury. Wait, if no one is clocking into work, how is the renovation getting done faster and faster? What on earth is going on?
I asked Li Shashao, and it turns out none of them have been claiming their overtime pay.
No way.
We cannot set this kind of bad precedent.
My orders must be followed to the letter.
Starting right now.
Every single employee working overtime must clock in. Not a single missed clock-in will be tolerated. Mr. Chen is going through such a tough time, and yet here I am, bleeding him dry. Am I even human anymore? My conscience is eating me alive.
Since we absolutely have to accept the overtime pay,
Then we better work twice as hard.
we are late. No excuses.
Only clocking in during scheduled hours
Is basically saving the boss money.
What kind of bizarre logic do these ghosts have? Are they afraid of getting sick from overwork and making me pay their medical bills? This is freaking malicious overtime. Enforce strict attendance rules right now. Absolutely no coming in early or staying late. You're not allowed to work even 1 extra minute.
And you, off the clock, on time.
For a split second, I suddenly felt like this ghostly apocalypse was being played by me in a really weird direction.
I've never exploited such high-quality cash cows before.
It would be the ultimate regret of my career as a boss to miss them. Boss Chen's batch of cash cows can actually grow and thrive, all on their own. If we can succeed on the first try, we absolutely won't do it a second time. We will never add a single cent to Boss Ten's budget. We spent over 500,000 more in overtime, but saved over 2 million. In the end, that's like making an extra 1 million plus. And awesome! Take this 500,000 and give it to the crew as a bonus.
We did all that, and the boss is still giving us a bonus? What kind of legendary boss is this?
I gladly lay down my life for someone who truly appreciates me.
From now on, my life belongs to Boss Chen.
It's time to pay a visit to the Beijing Opera Hospital. I'll buy it and boost my strength a bit more.
Go to the Beijing Opera Hospital? Got it.
All right, stop right here. Wait for me outside. Whenever Wait for me outside.
I might need your help. I wonder what the situation is like inside that hospital. This place is really creepy. Holy crap, this atmosphere is way too eerie. You must be the new doctor on duty, right?
Oh, yes.
Please, follow me. The chief doctor is waiting for you inside. Finally, a newcomer. I'm getting really old, and my hands aren't as steady as they used to be. With a rookie here, you can take over the surgeries for me. Young doctor, is this your first time in an operating room? The manual says you have to follow every single rule in here. I'll be right here guiding you. I'm sure you'll make it a fine doctor. Good thing I didn't try to bribe them with a gift right away. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead by now. Damn it. So out of all these rules, where is the death trap hiding? And where is the way out? As long as you do exactly what the director says, you can cure the patient. But if a patient gives a bad review, it counts as a strike. I can only fail twice at most.
That's as far as my logic can take me.
Now, all I can do is wait. My butt is getting sore from all this sitting. There aren't many patients at night. Just have to be patient. Doctor, my arm is broken. Hurry up and stitch me up. Chen Mu, quick, get the patient onto the operating table. Get ready for surgery. I still have respawn protection active. Ordinary entities can't even hurt me. You're doing great. Now grab the disinfectant and sterilize the wound. Is it this bottle? Yes, hurry up and clean the wound. Don't pour directly on. Use a cotton swab to dab it on. Be gentle with the swab. Don't press too hard. Swabbing it once isn't enough. You need to do it at least 3 times. Dr. Chen Mu, you did an excellent job. You're your sharpest young doctor I've ever seen.
Very good. Now you need to stitch up the wound.
The blood vessels are quite large. Even without professional training, it shouldn't be too hard. The surgery is over. Nothing went wrong during the entire process. Everything went smoothly, but I sense that something is off. Young man, your medical skills are incredible. You truly have a healing touch. You can buy the stacks around them. If you're satisfied with my service, please don't forget to leave a good review. Just as expected. Stead, something went wrong. Where did it go wrong? An extra banner. Right after the patient left, there was an extra banner in this creepy place. Wishing someone a speedy recovery is actually a curse. Calling them incompetent is the real blessing. Out of 43 surgeries, only 2 were successful. The chief doctor's medical skills aren't impressive at all. He's a total quack. For the first time, a false rule has appeared. Chief doctor, please tell me, in your past 43 surgeries, how many times did you actually succeed? Are you really a highly skilled doctor?
You figured it all out.
Haha. I suppose for a very long time, I'll be the only one to ever ask this question.
Since you're incompetent and a liar, there's no way I'm following your advice. If we can't solve the problem with the ratings, why not just solve the patients who leave them? After all, dead men don't leave bad reviews.
The rules never said we couldn't bring our own patients.
Why should we just sit around and wait?
Go find me some patients. Remember, they must be injured.
And make us leave me a 5-star review. Oh no! We hit someone. Ah!
Break his leg and throw him in the car. Entity!
Don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Go to the first floor and find Dr. Chen.
If Dr. Chen is unhappy with you in any way, and a broken leg will be the least of your worries. Dr. Chen! Where is Dr. Chen?
I'm here to see Dr. Chen for my treatment. Dr. Chen's medical skills are absolutely incredible.
In just a few short minutes.
My leg is completely healed. It doesn't hurt at all anymore.
Dr. Chen, you are truly the best doctor I've ever met.
No one knows medicine better than you do. Dr. Chen, look at me. When I first came in, I had to crawl and only did a minor surgery. And look, I can already walk. I am literally walking out of here. This surgery was absolutely wild. My driver is seriously ruthless. He literally traumatized the monsters, finding the key to surviving this mission. But this survival route is very unique.
It only works for me.
Other doctors rely on medical skills to save lives.
But me? I rely on one thing. Money. As long as you have enough cash, there is no illness I can't cure.
Dr. Chen, look! Your second patient is extremely satisfied with you. Dr. Chen! Where is Dr. Chen?
We need Dr. Chen to treat our illness. What? How is it him? Talk about a small world for enemies. In my past life, this very monster cut off one of my fingers. The excruciating pain of that severed finger. I will remember it for the rest of my life. There is no way in hell I am letting this go. I would rather get a bare minimum passing score of 60,
just to wipe you off the face of the earth.
This is only the beginning.
Oops. My bad.
My medical skills are lacking, so I accidentally killed him during the treatment. You can carry his corpse away now. But Dr. Chen, look, he is still alive. Look, he's still twitching. You are a literal miracle doctor who can raise the dead.
Come on, buddy. You haven't rated Dr. Chen's surgery yet.
Before you give Dr. Chen a 5-star review,
You absolutely cannot die.
quick, give him a 5-star rating right now. This entire scene left me completely dumbfounded. The first patient only gave me 40 points. What a total disaster. It is kind of a bummer that I won't get a perfect score. Dr. Chen, I was wondering, what exactly is your background? Those patients seem to both fear and respect you so much.
Dr. Chen,
I was wrong. I was completely blind.
a brilliant doctor like you showed me mercy.
And not only was I ungrateful,
But I even gave you a measly 40 points. I'm guilty. I've sinned.
please, I beg of you, forgive me. I'll change your score to a perfect grade right now.
You think you can just walk away after crossing me? Midnight Diner. Dark Knight Academy.
相處 courtyard.
You call this a small business?
Just a little bit of pocket change. A revenge of this scale. To actually come here to experience the hardships of commoners.
I can't believe I actually dared to scam him just now. I'm in deep trouble. I want to save my own skin too.
Dr. Chen, after such an exhausting surgery, please, just rest a bit over there. Oh, Mamai, this surgical cut is absolutely perfect. Not too deep, not too shallow.
Dr. Chen is truly a living miracle worker.
Your scalpel skills are legendary. Oh, Dr. Shen's expertise is absolutely mind-blowing. Even to ghosts. So having the chief physician do it for me actually counts as me completing an automated quest?
The rule makers probably never imagined such a game-breaking player could exist.
A perfect score! Absolutely perfect.
Once I buy out the hospital.
It will be impossible for another 500-point score to ever appear.
I'll be the one and only top-tier player to achieve a perfect score.
A human becoming a divine doctor in the ghost world.
And taking first place, no less.
This is just absurd.
A ghost palm tier item.
It's only one tier below death heavy armor. Getting a ghost palm tier item just by completing a single quest.
What's a sweet deal?
But for anyone else to get a perfect 500-point score,
it might be a little bit difficult. A ghost palm tier item. Replacement mist. Only effective on those below the ghost general tier. Now this is an awesome item. It can indirectly manipulate a ghost's thoughts.
the only downside is that it's a one-time use. Wait, there doesn't seem to be a rule saying a player can only participate in a quest once.
If I grind this a few more times, wouldn't I get a ton of replacement sprays?
As expected, I received this quest again. Unlimited replacement sprays. Here I come.
Dr. Chen, you're...
Don't look so surprised. I'm just, here looking for some fun. Nothing else to do. All right. We're old friends here. Let's get this show on the road.
This rich young master is treating these eerie missions like an amusement park. Where's Dr. Chen?
I need to see Dr. Chen. I'm sick.
Don't you fucking cut in line.
I was here first.
Dr. Chen is hailed as a divine physician of his time.
Isn't it perfectly normal to queue for such a doctor?
Chief Doctor.
You can speed up the surgery a bit, if you please.
Just go through the motions.
Honestly, with your level of skill,
It won't make much difference whether you treat it or not.
holy crap, you can actually repeat this? For real? This is a perfect bug.
Well, look at that. You're really treating these spooky quests like dungeons in an online game. Just farming them. Just cashing in on the gold, are we?
What's going on? Can't fleece the sheep anymore?
No way. I spent half an hour on this. This eerie apocalypse is still kinda lame.
Oh well, whatever.
3 times a month for milking the system. I should be content. What's the deal tonight?
3 poor saps are here to take on the mission.
3 people?
Where? It's just one guy, named Chen Mu. He took 500 points 3 times in a row, topping the Divine Doctor list 3 consecutive times. Wait a minute.
Holy hell, that kid even snagged 3 rare items in a row.
Doesn't his conscience hurt?
Wait, Chen Mu. That name sounds familiar.
Chen Mu, the one who's been making waves across the city recently.
The city's dominant figure, who's bought up countless businesses. This young fella is loaded. This hospital is losing millions of renminbi every day.
It's a money-losing, bottomless pit.
Rich young masters like him love their prestige the most.
If I butter him up and keep him pleased, he might just lose his head.
And perhaps he'll just buy this godforsaken hospital and take over.
Sell it fast, get out fast.
Oh my, isn't this Dr. Chen Mu? I've heard so much about you. Such a great honor. I heard you consistently ranked #1 on the Divine Doctor board.
Please accept this humble gift I prepared for you.
So please, don't say no.
Wait, something's not right here.
I just got done leeching off of him, and now the director is actively offering me gifts? This director is probably digging a pit for me. Ah, Mr. Chen, I've heard so much about you.
You've been buying up so many assets in this city.
You really are a brilliant young talent.
Director, you're far too polite.
We've only just met, and you're already giving me gifts? I'm almost embarrassed.
I've also heard of your great reputation and how successfully you run this hospital. And seeing you today,
You certainly live up to the hype.
Dr. Chen, your medical skills are so incredibly profound. It would be an absolute tragedy for the Spectre world. If you didn't pursue a career in medicine, any Spectre who heard about it would feel utterly devastated.
It just so happens that I own Jinju Hospital.
If you want to expand into the medical field, Dr. Chen,
I'd be more than happy to lend you a helping hand.
Oh, so he wants me to be the sucker who takes this off his hands.
but the more eager a buyer looks, the easier they are to rip off. Sure, I know that in a year, this hospital will be pulling in over 100 million a day. But I'm not made of money. Our pockets aren't that deep. I'm just running small businesses. I have to drive this price down as much as possible and buy this hospital for dirt cheap.
Every penny saved is a penny earned.
Really? Are you truly that generous, Director?
You're actually willing to sell me Jingju Hospital?
That is absolutely wonderful. Jinju Hospital is one of a kind.
It'll easily make you tens of billions every single year. Tell you what, just to make a friend, 2 billion. And Jinju Hospital is all yours. Mr. Chen, why don't you give me a number? Damn, this kid bargains like a demon.
Whatever, losing less is still a win.
All right then.
Let's settle on 100 million.
Holy crap. I was only planning to cut it in half.
But he straight up cut it down to the ankles.
90 million. 80 million. 70 million.
70 million is still a bit too expensive.
But since you're such a nice guy, Director,
Fine. I suppose I'll reluctantly buy it.
once you buy it,
You'll learn the true cost of losing millions of dollars every single day. Under the rules, going bankrupt means being executed.
A spatial ring that even a ghost general doesn't possess. What on earth is his background?
The moment the contract is signed, I must run far, far away.
That sucker. He finally signed.
The Midnight Hotel. The Netherworld Taxi. The Dark Knight Academy.
The Landscape Courtyard.
The Peking Opera Hospital. It feels as though I have truly become the controller of these supernatural realms.
Wait, does this mean I can write on this?
In this paranormal bedroom, there are only two social classes: the rulers and the ruled.
In the past, humans were always the ones being ruled, as helpless and insignificant as ants.
But now, I can assign supernatural quests to 10 different people.
From this very moment, I have transformed and become a ruler. Well, at least half of one.
I need to test if this slip of paper can really be used to issue supernatural quests.
Oh, right.
There's this internet influencer named Chen Mu who kept smearing me, leading a massive online moral shaming campaign against me.
Slandering me as selfish, cold-hearted, and a ruthless, greedy rich man. Didn't you brag that you wanted to personally come to the Midnight Hotel to have a meal? Fine. Today, I'll grant your wish.
If one day I can issue these slips of paper directly to supernatural entities, and if I can buy up every single supernatural realm, wouldn't that mean I would become the supreme, ultimate ruler?
Where did this supernatural apocalypse even come from?
Why is it that the rules cannot defy me? A completely unique existence. I now have the power to seek out the ultimate secret.
It vanished all on its own. Obviously, writing 10 minutes directly is equivalent to a death sentence.
Because it is physically impossible to reach the Midnight Canteen in 10 minutes. And that's something a supernatural quest would never allow.
In a way, this is a hidden, protective rule designed for the participants. Supernatural quests protect participants by ensuring they have a reasonable amount of time to arrive.
But if it goes beyond a reasonable limit,
That protection becomes void.
these hidden rules that are kept secret from humanity, the more of them you master,
The higher your chances of survival will be.
analyzing the quests, comparing and contrasting them to play favorites, with the dramatic tension dialed to the max. This is bound to be another viral post with hundreds of thousands of views.
It's actually the Midnight Canteen.
I just redeemed it online and immediately received a mission. There is no way Silence has the power to handpick me for this.
This has to be my terrible luck.
Or just a bad stroke of luck.
Hello, sir. I'm the manager here, Li Xiao. Follow me. The luncheon is in the private room. If I'd known, I wouldn't have brought up Silence. Why did I have to post that article to provoke them?
I need to make this quick and get out of here before Silence finds out.
I hope this meal shuts you up. Once I finish this meal, I'm never eating late-night snacks again for the rest of my life. Manager, I've already finished eating.
Let me leave!
Well, you sure eat fast.
If I knew you could eat this much, I would have prepared more for you. You're probably not full yet, right? I'm so sorry for the poor hospitality.
It's plenty. Thank you for the treat.
Hold on. Don't leave just yet.
You did an excellent job on your mission.
So, I'm going to give you a chance.
If you just give me 100
Ghost coins. I'll let her go.
What do you think? Paying to save some little girl I don't even know is what you call a chance?
I'm sorry. I really want to help her, but unfortunately, I don't have any ghost coins in my pocket.
Wait, you can't leave. Your mission has failed. But I ate everything in the bowl completely clean.
Were you guys trying to cheat me? She is also food.
That's bull. The rules say humans are not food.
How do you know she's human? This isn't a way out at all. There's no way I'm eating her.
Your rules are invalid.
I know you're anxious, but don't panic just yet.
The implication of Rule 4 is, if the food leaves on its own, it doesn't count as an unfinished meal.
Spend 100 ghost coins to let her leave. And that is your way out.
You once said if you had 100 million, you would help others without hesitation. So why are you so unwilling to spend just 100?
Because you actually have 100. Why should I spend my own money to save a complete stranger? If you can't even do it yourself,
Why do you guilt trip others? These 4 rules were designed specifically for you by Boss Chen.
Boss Chen asked me to pass on a message. Not actively harming the innocent is already his greatest mercy.
You're guilt trip, Mr. Chen, just for your own selfish gain. You're absolutely disgusting.
I never want to see your face again as long as I live.
Right now, the hospital's mortality rate is as high as 90%.
But if I can bring that mortality rate down to under 10%,
Jingju Hospital will become a massive cash cow, raking in billions of ghost coins every single day.
The most powerful specters in the world will flock here.
This place will become the absolute center of power in this supernatural apocalypse.
They're all a bunch of great doctors who treat ghost patients with absolutely no consequences if they die.
I remember him. In his past life, he was a legendary doctor who treated kings. But now, he's actually just a completely unknown newcomer.
This genius is mine. I'm definitely keeping him. Show him in.
This is the legendary doctor who topped the Miracle Doctor leaderboard for 3 consecutive hours.
With a 100% cure rate.
The medical standard at Jingju Hospital is just too pathetic.
I believe in you. I'm putting you in charge of running this hospital. I might lack many things, but the one thing I have plenty of is money.
As long as you can make this place the absolute best,
I'd even willing to throw down 100 billion ghost coins.
and starting from now,
I won't be paying you a salary.
No salary?
wait, is he trying to fire me? The hidden meaning behind rule number 4 is,
If the food leaves on its own, it doesn't count.
if you can't finish it, spend 100 ghost coins to make them leave.
This is your way to survive. You once said that if you had 100 million, you would help others without a second thought.
So why are you so unwilling when asked to spend just 1?
Because you actually do have 100.
Why on earth should I spend my own money to save a complete stranger? If you can't even do it yourself,
Why do you guilt trip others? These 4 rules were designed specifically for you by Boss Chen.
Boss Chen asked me to pass on a message. Not actively harming the innocent is already his greatest mercy. Yet you guilt-tripped Mr. Chen just for your own selfish gain.
I think you're absolutely disgusting. I never want to see your face again as long as I live.
Right now, the hospital's mortality rate is as high as 90%.
But if I can bring that mortality rate down to under 10%?
Jinju Hospital will become a massive cash cow, raking in billions of ghost coins every single day.
The most powerful specters in the world will flock here. This place will become the absolute center of power in this supernatural apocalypse.
They're all a bunch of great doctors who treat ghost patients with absolutely no consequences if they die.
I remember him. In his past life, he was a legendary doctor who treated kings.
To think he's still a completely unknown rookie right now.
This genius is mine, no matter what. Show him in. This is the legendary doctor who topped the divine medical rankings for 3 consecutive hours. A legendary doctor with a 100% success rate.
The standard at Jinju Hospital is pathetic.
They've got high hopes for you.
I'm putting you in charge of running this hospital.
I might be short on a lot of things,
But the one thing I have too much of is money. As long as you can make this place the absolute best, I'm willing to throw down 100 billion ghost coins for it. And starting right now,
I won't be paying you a single cent in wages.
no salary.
Is he trying to fire me?
free medical treatment for just 10 ghost coins? It's definitely a trap. How could a human possibly offer us ghosts actual benefits? But what if it's real? This is our chance to take advantage of Boss Chen. Worst case, it's just 10 ghost coins down the drain. Jeonju Medical Insurance is actually real feel.
Bro, the service from these doctors is insanely good. I seriously can't believe Jingju Medical Insurance is actually real.
Boss Chen is a real living king of hell.
Quick, go buy the medical insurance and take advantage of him. Huh. Morning. A Spectre has discovered a major loophole in the medical insurance. They think they've found an incredibly easy loophole in our system, thinking they can exploit my system with just 10 ghost coins. But they have no idea I left that loophole open on purpose, just to lure you guys in and help my doctors gain experience. Come in. Hello, Boss Chen. I'm the owner of the Mausoleum Subway. The Mausoleum Subway? In my past life, I went there to do quests, and it was an absolute nightmare. It's a major transportation hub. I was actually looking to buy it. To think he'd actually come to visit me of his own accord. Haha, hello. Nice to meet you. Please, take a seat. What brings you to see me today? Boss Chen, here's a little token of my appreciation. It's nothing much.
This specter is giving me gifts right off the bat?
I heard you have a soft spot for watches, Boss Chen.
I hope you don't look down on this small gift, Boss Chen. I used to be the one offering tributes to the ghosts. But today, the tables have completely turned. Talk about a massive upgrade in status. You shouldn't have spent so much.
But I really like your gift.
So, did you need my help with something?
Well, it's like this. I have a friend who wanted to ask you for a favor. Here's the situation. The ghost population in Wanzhou City is quite small, so the subway line is losing money every single day. The stool.
I heard that you enjoy acquiring new bankrupt domains, Boss Chen.
So, I'd like to invite you to inspect the Tomb subway line. If you're interested, Boss Chen,
I'd love to sell the Tomb subway to you.
No way. The big boss behind the scenes actually came to my door begging me to buy them out.
sure. I'll go with you to check out the place.
Well, will you be free, Boss Chen?
I'm free anytime.
You are welcome to inspect it whenever you like, boss.
Let's make it today then. Your time is more precious than gold, Boss Chen.
If you'll allow it, I can use my spatial folding power to teleport us there right now. Is that okay? To think he could have a terrifying spirit serving him hand and foot.
This goes way beyond just being filthy rich. The ultimate boss who literally writes the rules is right beside me, begging for a favor.
So if I feel even slightly annoyed during this ghost quest,
It'll only be because this big boss doesn't know how to behave.
Welcome, new train attendants.
I am your supervisor.
To be a qualified attendant, you must provide excellent service to every passenger and handle any sudden emergencies.
Wait, isn't this rulebook basically written just for Chen Mu?
at least try to cover up the blatant favoritism.
Boss Chen,
Look over here.
this is our station entrance. It was all recently renovated. If you're not satisfied, Boss Chen, before I sell it to you, I can have it completely remodeled to your exact specifications. Hey, attendants, what's taking so long?
Why hasn't the train departed yet?
My apologies. I was a bit slow getting here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where am I? Who even am I? I'm completely speechless.
Boss Chen, please let me explain. This is all a misunderstanding.
My current quest is so easy, I can clear it with my eyes closed.
Even I don't feel like walking.
The spirits themselves will carry me straight to the finish line.
Hey, you, the conductor, with the hat.
I need a blanket.
Bring it to me within 3 minutes. And you, the tall conductor. My luggage got lost in one of the carriages.
You have 10 minutes to find it.
Hey, Boss Chen, adjust my seat for me, will you? Thanks.
Right away.
You dare order Boss Chen around? Watch yourself. In your next life. You're too impulsive.
He is a passenger, after all. And I'm just a conductor.
Isn't serving the passengers our duty? Throwing him off so violently like that. What will our other spirit friends think of me?
Don't do it again.
Right. You're absolutely right, Boss Chen. It's all my fault for being so reckless.
Hello, Boss Chen.
I'm the owner of the Spirit Convenience Store.
You can just call me Xiaozhong.
Here is
My business card and some specialties from my store.
If you like them, please visit my shop anytime.
I'll give you the absolute best deals. Everything starts at 50% off.
I'm supposed to be on a terrifying spirit quest right now.
But if you hadn't told me, I would have thought I was at a welcome banquet.
Boss Chen, how do you like the Wraith subway?
Are you pleased with it?
You've done a very good job. I'm highly satisfied with this trip. So, Boss Chen, would you be interested in buying the Wraith subway?
We can easily negotiate the price. As long as you're willing to buy, I can give you a 50% discount. And if you're still not happy with that, Boss Chen, we can always negotiate further.
Slashing the price in half right off the bat?
All right.
Let's settle on this price. For 50 million ghost coins, I've bought the subway.
Okay, Boss Chen.
Let's sign the contract right now.
Did you hear? Apparently, Boss Chen is incredibly generous. He treats his employees incredibly well.
Boss Chen pays over 3 times what other bosses do.
I heard Boss Chen is also the mastermind behind that newly popular Jinsu hospital.
Doesn't that mean I'm finally escaping my misery? I can't wait to work for Boss Chen.
Please, there are countless ghosts begging to work for Boss Chen. We're just the lucky ones. We happen to be here right when Boss Chen bought the subway.
As long as Boss Chen doesn't fire me.
I will absolutely work my butt off for him. Do you have someone in mind?
To help me manage the entire subway?
Yes, he was in full charge of the subway operations before.
Alright, then I'll let you manage Wanling Subway. From now on,
You will continue to be the station master.
Don't worry, Boss Chen. I will definitely give it my all.
I won't let you down.
Starting today,
Wanling Mobway is officially part of the Chen Group.
all employees will receive the group's standard benefits. Everyone's salary will be doubled. You'll get an extra 4 hours of break time every day, plus annual bonuses,
Perform fights bonuses, and other perks.
on top of that.
we're customizing health insurance at Jingsu Hospital for all of you.
All employees of the group can enjoy health.
Oh my god.
Am I hearing this right?
Is Boss Chen really this generous?
I never thought I'd actually get to work for Boss Chen one day. I can't wait to start working my hardest.
Why is he calling me?
Driver. Think.
Hello, boss.
The security guard at Shanshui Garden just contacted me. He says a ton of ghosts suddenly appeared at the front gates. And those ghosts? They're incredibly powerful. Most of them are Ghost Lord level. They're crowding the entrance of Landscape Courtyard right now. They're demanding to see you. Wait for me at the Wangling subway exit. I'll be right over.
Why are so many ghosts looking for me all of a sudden?
Could one of my domains get a bunch of ghosts skilled, and now their families want revenge? No. Ghost Lord level bosses cherish their lives too much for that.
Besides, they don't even have health insurance. Our business is expanding so fast. Did we cut off their cash flow?
Still doesn't make sense. Everyone else in our industry was driven out of business long ago, and I don't even affect other industries.
Look, Boss Chen is here.
Quick, everyone, charge! Boss Chen, please don't leave. Take a look at my domain. My domain is about to go bankrupt. I'll sell it to you dirt cheap. Save me, Boss Chen. I'll sell it for 30% of the original price. My only condition is that we settle the ghost money cash on the spot. An economic crisis must have broken out. Ghost money is incredibly scarce right now, and if their domains go bankrupt, the owners will be executed by the rules. To stay alive, they have no choice but to desperately liquidate their assets. And right now, I'm the only one sitting on a mountain of ghost money. Once this crisis blows over, every single one of these businesses will become a money printing machine. Chance to make an absolute fortune is completely in my hands now. The golden opportunity for Wanhai City has finally arrived. Don't panic, everyone. Form a line. I've always been a soft-hearted person, and I hate seeing people struggle for cash. As long as the business is solid and the price is right, I will take them all off your hands. I'm going to start buying in bulk. No need to fight over this, everyone.
But let's be clear. The absolute maximum I will pay is 30% of the original value.
In other words, those of you asking for 40 or 50% can take your contracts and leave. I'm not buying from you. If you want me to buy, the absolute limit is 30%. Though, of course,
If you want to offer it to me for 20 or even 10%,
I won't say no. When it comes to driving a hard bargain, Boss Chen is absolutely ruthless. He completely pulverized the price. Rules always trump brute force. To prevent powerful specters from violently taking over smaller domains,
you'll have to personally clear the trials to acquire them.
listen up, everyone. The calmos still might sin. Something just occurred to me.
There are so many horror domains. I don't think I'll have enough time to visit them all.
Clearing just one of these trials drains a lot of time and mental energy. With over 100 domains here, it could easily take me 6 months to clear them all. Don't you worry, Boss Chen. You won't have to worry about the trials at all. As long as you physically show up to the domain, we guarantee we'll get you through in just a few minutes. And you won't have to use your brain at all. You can just show up and walk right through. Fine then. I want to clear 100 horror domains in a single day.
But let me make one thing clear beforehand.
I will only buy the domains that we actually manage to clear today. If we don't clear your domain today, or if we run out of time, then I'm sorry. No matter how low you drop the price, I still won't buy it.
Think?
I can't believe he actually saw through such a complex rule.
That really caught me off guard.
Man, I wish Boss Chen was my dad. It's finished. Yes, Boss Chen, you have officially cleared all the horror domains in Wangjiang City. Excellent. Now, bring me the contract.
I'll sign it.
In just one day, I've acquired a total of 188 horror domains. All of this raw power is coming together,
fueling my breakthrough. My Ghost Palm skill is surging from the mid-stage straight to the peak level. The more energy required for an upgrade, the greater the power it unlocks. An energy demand this massive proves that reaching the peak of Ghost Palm will unlock an incredible new ability. And these 188 domains provide exactly the power I need.
My heart, it stopped beating. I'm turning into a dead man.
Wait, I'm not just turning into a specter.
Hidden reward triggered.
Attained new skill, Spectre Transformation. It actually lets me switch factions directly.
The target audience for the Crimson Notes is humans, which means they can't be handed out to specters. But as long as I'm in my specter form, the blood red note can't be assigned to me, which means once I use my skill, this paranormal task on me will automatically be lifted. I can leave this paranormal realm whenever I want.
If I remember correctly,
This is the first paranormal skill I've ever obtained. Not just the first since my rebirth,
but the first in my past life as well.
it's even rarer than a Ming Dynasty relic. You can't steal paranormal skills from anyone else. Even if you kill them, they won't drop it.
If you want to get a paranormal skill, you have to rely on your own true strength.
Really have to earn it yourself.
Trevor, take me back to Shantrui Cool Out.
Get care, Boss Chan.
Something's wrong. Speed up. Get us out of here.
The mission is complete. Chen Mu is dead.
The two of us are set for life. I don't care who you are. If you're looking for death, I'll grant your wish. Kim Bu is dead. We are going to be set for life. I heard you guys wanted to kill me? Well, I'm standing right here, right in front of your faces. Come on, weren't you going to kill me? Ha ha ha!
Skeek, who sent you?
Without someone backing you,
You wouldn't have the guts to try and assassinate me.
who is the mastermind behind this?
It's the Marshal of Yindu next door.
He's the one who told us to find an opportunity to assassinate you. Yindu? That city completely cloaked in darkness. I don't have a damn thing to do with the Marshal of Yindu. Why does he want me dead?
Prophet. I control the entire city of Wanjiang.
He sees me as a prime piece of meat.
The tree craves peace, but the wind won't stop.
This is a major threat.
The best way to handle this is to eliminate that Yindu marshal.
Even if he's the Ghost King, I will defy the heavens to destroy him, wielding my blade to slay the gods. In my life, there is only the path ahead.
There is no turning back.
If I can conquer Yindu,
Yindu, a city even larger than the Wangjiang clan's territory.
are there any heaven-defying items hidden inside?
Even Ghost King level items are within the realm of possibility. This temptation is definitely worth slaying a god for.
So, the Marshal of Yindu wants to kill me, huh?
Those high and mighty gods in this bizarre apocalypse. I will sever their heads, one by one.
Director Chen,
This is Jingju Hospital.
I'm Bijubusi.
here is the situation.
We have a rather powerful patient here. Could you make some time to come over?
I'm a bit too scared to treat him. He's a bit too powerful.
How powerful? He's pretty much at the peak Ghost General level. Holy crap.
A peak Ghost General?
And you call that a bit powerful? What exactly is going on?
Director Chen, it's like this.
This peak Ghost General was already critically injured when he was brought in. Treating a peak Ghost General comes with a massive cost. We couldn't make the call ourselves.
What kind of injuries did he sustain?
It looks like he was wounded by the power of rules. He seems to have violated a certain rule and was severely injured as a result. Wounded by the power of rules.
Well, that explains it. For someone at the peak Ghost General level, what kind of bizarre realm could possibly make him risk fatal injuries just to try?
Director Chen, looking at the severity of his injuries, it will cost at least 10 million underworld coins to cure him.
Plus, the ghost who carried him in said they could only find 10 coins on his entire body. His eyes just flickered. This old fox is still conscious. Let's go. Let's go. What is this peak Ghost General's attitude toward us?
He was already unconscious when he arrived.
But since he chose our Jingju hospital while on the verge of death, I believe he at least bears no ill will. If we manage to cure him, can he regain his peak strength? How long will it take to recover?
When he regains consciousness, his power will only be at Ghost Soldier level, and he'll have to slowly climb back to his peak. This process should take about 1 month. Of course, if you want to drag it out for a year, that won't be a problem either.
Besides, I have a new drug on hand. It consists of a lethal shot and an antidote shot.
If he goes 2 days without the antidote, the toxins will completely ravage his body. Even a peak specter wouldn't be able to survive it.
I can lace the medicine with the lethal shot, if you'd like.
In that case, go ahead and lace it. We can't be too careful.
Perfect. Let's head back then.
Oh, by the way, I suspect that peak ghost general can actually still hear what we're saying in the operating room.
I need you to help me put on a little show.
We don't even know him. Why are we going to such great lengths for him? The hospital is short on cash, and it's putting you in a really tight spot.
Some things are beyond money. The sole mission of Jinju Hospital is to save lives and heal the wounded.
My mind is made up. We're doing this. He's actually paying out of his own pocket to treat me?
Someone this noble is a breath of fresh air in this godforsaken apocalypse.
In all my life, I, Yama, have never met anyone like him. When the whole world is shrouded in darkness,
A pure, clean stream actually becomes a sin.
Raptor Tren is the one who saved my life.
I can't let his kindness go to waste.
We need to use a much stronger dose. 3 days is too long. Make it 1 day, he dies if he doesn't get the antidote in a single day.
Only then can I truly rest easy.
Yes, of course, Director Chen. Don't mention it. We're all on the same side here. Come on. The medicine must not stop.
Let's sit down and talk this through.
Don't worry. If it's about money, I'll cover it.
Boss Chen, I have traveled far and wide.
But I have never met a living Yama quite like you. Haha. Yes, my employees do love calling me the living Yama.
But how should I address you? I don't have a name,
Nor do I have a domain of my own. I prefer to wander the world. Though I suppose I'm at the very peak of the wandering spirits.
They like to call me the Wilderness Ronin. But truth is, I'm just a wandering ghost. To think I could become a peak ghost general with an insane amount of trump cards and intel. Yet, Director Chen treated me for free.
I really don't have much ghost money on me. If you have money, you give money. If you have strength, you give strength.
Just crush this token,
And no matter how far away you are, I will get to you with you one day.
You have 3 chances in total.
This is my way of repaying my debt of gratitude to Director Chen.
Thank you.
Compared to the Duke,
The energy on this token is much stronger and more solid. The Duke provides raw influence,
But the Wilderness Ronin is like a lone, lethal blade.
and you can still summon him 3 times.
By the way, have you heard anything about the situation in neighboring Yindu?
Indu! What is that?
Based on what you've described,
If your opponent were a Ghost King, you'd already be dead.
so my guess is he's only a half-step Ghost King.
but tell me, how did you end up so badly injured? 1 month ago,
I found out about a lost village in the mountains, 10 kilometers outside Wangjiang City.
hidden in that village was a spirit weakening artifact. The seal of past and present. A spirit weakening artifact?
So you can bypass the rules even after cheating death and respawning? What makes this seal so insanely powerful anyway? Actually, the power of this seal of past and present is pretty average.
It can only force anyone below Ghost King level to do one minor thing, like drinking water. But if you take the seal, the entire village will crumble to dust.
The specters there fought so hard to protect their home that they didn't care about my status as a peak ghost general. I barely escaped with my life.
I'd advise you to tread carefully.
Chen Mu.
What are you thinking about?
I want to ask you something.
How far does the power of the seal of past and present go?
For example, if I wanted to make a specter willingly accept a piece of paper, would that be possible?
Of course you can. That's definitely a minor thing.
But the seal can only force them to do one small task per year.
That's why I said it's pretty useless.
You guessed wrong. My ambition is far beyond your wildest imagination.
I want the power to hand out those blood-red slips, just like the entities do. Since the rules won't give it to me, I'll just take it myself.
I will become the new, reigning sleepless Ghost King.
What do they eat? They just scrape by on whatever they can find. Where do they live?
In miserable straw shacks.
What about healthcare and education for the kids? What education? Why are you even asking about this? They're extremely hostile. Didn't even show me a shred of respect. How about I go with you? No, there's no need. I haven't even set foot there, and I already know we've got this in the bag. Do me a favor and go buy some things at the depraved mall. Yes, get some high-end liquor and fine cigarettes. That's right. Once you have them, toss them in the trunk.
And bring a few of our toughest security guards with you.
Then, come pick me up at Jingsu Hospital. The real reason they're so hard to deal with is that if the seal is taken away, they'll have nowhere to live. If they have nowhere to stay, and I offer them a place for even a single day, they'll be begging to work for me. In this entire village, no other ghost can provide a living environment as luxurious as mine. Come on, follow me into the village.
You still dare to try and steal the Gujing seal?
Do you really think we're that easy to push around?
Hang these corpses right at the village entrance.
Let those fools who come here for quests see exactly what happens.
This is their fate. Anyone who wants to destroy our village, we will kill them. One by one. Hey, brother. Are you guys also here to steal the Gujin seal?
What's going on here? A few peak ghost generals came by just a few days ago, and they all ended up dead.
Unless you're a ghost king. Anyone below that level shouldn't even dream of touching it. It's a guaranteed death sentence. Take my advice. Turn back before it's too late. Let's go. Just trust me on this.
I'm going to make them an offer they simply can't refuse. Some people just refuse to listen.
Doomed souls, searching for their own graves. No one can beat this place, unless they're a ghost king.
Here we go again. 3 batches of idiots trying to tear down our village in a single day.
If you don't want to end up as corpses, get lost right now.
Actually, we're just here to negotiate a little deal with you.
And we brought along a few small gifts to show our sincerity.
Boss, where should we put these things?
Just put them right here. I believe this.
What an incredibly powerful aura.
Another ghost general.
No wonder all the challengers met their downfall here.
You're far too polite, Mr. Chen.
Oh, these are just a few worthless little trinkets. Just a small token of my appreciation.
Let me make one thing clear up front. The lost village must not be destroyed. You get what I'm saying, right? Don't worry, I won't do anything to destroy the lost village.
In Wanjiang City, I will arrange housing and jobs for all of you.
As for the lost village,
Just hand it over to me.
I'm terribly sorry. But the lost village is our home.
We can't just hand it over so easily.
Talk is cheap. How about this?
Send 2 of your people to come with me to Wanjiang City.
Let me think. How about I go with you to Wanjiang City to see for myself?
Great. Let's head out right now.
Of course, if any other specters want to tag along, they can come with us too. As long as I win over the old village chief, I'll have control of this entire area. My spectral transformation has a time limit.
I need to get out of here fast.
Otherwise, things will get awkward if I trigger a quest. There are over 100 ghost captains.
And a half-step, ghost general.
If I sign them to a contract and make them my trusted subordinates,
Then if anyone ever dares to mess with me, they'll hunt them down to the very end.
these 100-plus brothers will be my right-hand men from now on.
Old village chief, you're my very first ghost general level contract worker. This hotel is decorated so luxuriously. I heard it's also one of Mr. Chen's properties. Call him Boss Chen. Damn, Boss Chen is freaking loaded. I feel like we've just hitched our ride to a major powerhouse. Mr. Chen, please get them all settled. Mr. Chen, this is far too luxurious. There's really no need to prepare so much.
My friends,
I am truly sorry.
I was in such a rush today. I didn't have time to prepare properly.
So, I could only serve you all our staff meals? You'll just have to make do with this for now. Next time, I'll treat everyone to something much better. Once you join my conglomerate,
Every employee will earn a minimum of 3,000 ghost coins a month.
of course, that's just the baseline. The harder you work, the more you'll make. And you only need to work 20 hours a day. Back in the village, we were in constant danger 24 hours a day. Comparing the two, Boss Chen's company is absolute heaven.
We're defecting.
These VIP suites are reserved for my ghost generals. Staying here means you not only get free medical care, but you also get treated personally by Dr. Never Die. Boss Chen, is there a chance that I could be one of your ghost generals too? I know I have what it takes. Too bad you still have to run the Lost Village.
Any ghost general who works with me gets their own luxury villa in Shanshui Manor.
Nearby, there's a subway station, the most luxurious shopping mall, an amusement park, and a cinema.
Boss Chen, do you have any openings for ghost generals?
Don't worry, let me take you to Dark Knight Academy first. If you're one of my ghost generals,
Your children will be guaranteed admission.
and they'll even get into exclusive classes.
Boss Chen,
Say no more. I'll take you to tear down our village right now. I only have one condition. We must all sign lifetime contracts with you.
now you're talking.
Boss Chen, there's no time to lose.
Why don't you come back with us right now?
Don't worry, we'll make sure you're fully satisfied.
All right, let's head out then.
We must protect Boss Chen at all costs. If anything happens to him, we'll be wandering, homeless spirits forever.
Boss Chen said.
For every house we tear down, we sign one contract.
Once everything is demolished, we sign our lifetime contracts immediately.
Boss Chen, you can come over now. Boss Chen, look at my house first. I can tear mine down the fastest. Boss Chen, stand back. Watch out for the dust.
No worries, I'm just channeling the supernatural. Go easy with the teardown. If I'm not satisfied, I won't sign the contract. Hehehe.
And just like that, Wujing Cinema is mine.
We need to keep this on the down low. Otherwise, that wilderness wanderer's mind will completely blow. Looks like I still have a long way to go. He must absolutely never find out it was me who took it.
Since I've obtained the ancient, modern seal,
Bring your crew and follow me back to Wangjiang City. Scatter the villagers across several hundred scenes. Make sure they never see each other. Leak the details of the chief's special perks. This will stir up resentment and completely destroy his authority in just a few years.
They will only answer to the group, not the village chief.
don't worry, Boss Chen.
If I mess this up, I won't even dare to come back to you, dead or alive. This is the most critical step. I finally went through so much trouble to get this activation item ready. We absolutely cannot afford any mistakes. A blood-red slip of paper. Why did I receive this? Could it be? Master, did you also receive a blood-red slip? Is there any way to refuse it?
No, I can't. I can't refuse it.
There isn't even a chance to say no. Exactly. My guess was actually spot on from now on. The over 200 supernatural scenes in my hand can finally be put to good use. I better pay them a visit. The supermarket will drop dead on the spot, you know. Just think of it as a employee benefit.
Oh, by the way, there's no need to keep it a secret that I can hand out these slips to the anomalies.
Spread the news as far and wide as possible.
Now, time to get down to business. Even if I only know his alias, that's more than enough to lock down his actual identity. He has to die. And if he doesn't die, I still have 3 ghost generals to take him on. At worst, we can always retreat to the completely secure landscape villa. What on earth is this thing? You actually summoned the Marshal of Yindu?
We haven't seen each other in barely 10 days.
I never expected your progress to be this rapid.
But I must tell you,
Even if you manage to call him here, trying to take down a half-step Ghost King during a mission is going to be incredibly difficult. There is no guarantee you can kill him. I know. That is exactly why I called the 3 of you here. If anything goes sideways, I will need you guys to back me up. Naturally, I will give it everything I have. What about the other 2 ghost generals?
they are right there, on the roofs of their own villas.
Why does this feel so familiar? He reminds me so much of an old friend. Once this is over, I will have to pay a visit to that villa. If I am not mistaken, this must be the Yunda guest Ba Chen talked about. Duke, can you tell how strong he is?
I am sorry, I cannot tell.
He is completely masking his aura. It is impossible for outsiders to sense. He really is a tough opponent. Looks like we will have to fight him head on. To our guest who has traveled from afar,
Welcome to Shanshui Courtyard.
So, you must be Chen Mu.
seeing you in person for the first time,
You truly are a remarkable young man.
you flatter me. You flatter me. You are far too kind, Marshal Yindu. This villa was originally prepared for my next friend. But unfortunately, we just were not meant to be. That friend only wants to be my enemy. Haha, when the sheep are this fat and juicy, it naturally stirs up a man's desires. After all, who would ever want to make friends with sheep? Once you step inside the bedroom, you cannot leave until 7 tomorrow morning. Your window to leave is tomorrow morning, between 7 and 8 o'clock. If you're still here past 8, you will never be able to leave. If you hear any voice calling your name from outside the door before 7 tomorrow morning,
Do not answer. Whatever you do not answer.
And absolutely do not open that door.
I really am a most welcoming host.
I will see you tomorrow morning.
There will be plenty of other treats waiting for you.
Fine, I'll play by the rules.
Hand over your watch.
The master doesn't like guests bringing personal items into the bedroom.
10:05 at night.
This is the time I can actually trust.
11 o'clock.
I saw right through your trap.
The bedroom alarm clock is set an hour ahead of the actual time.
If I hadn't checked the clock in the living room, leaving at 7 when it's actually only 6, would have been certain death.
Every set of rules must leave a way to survive. The clock in the living room, the one that's supposed to match the time in my bedroom.
That was the lifeline he left me.
Good thing I didn't let my guard down.
It seems I really have to watch my step. Otherwise, I might actually meet my end here.
Now, I can only rely on my pulse to keep track of the time.
Once I finish this mission,
It'll be the day you die.
he's using his pulse to track the time. A pulse is the best timing tool there is.
He just needs to count 9 hours to know when it reaches 7 o'clock.
But wait, can anomalies even have a pulse? And yet, his pulse isn't beating at all.
It's only normal for a Ghost King to have some tricks up his sleeve.
So, how is it? Hard to deal with, right?
I can't sense any aura on him at all. Either he's a ghost general, or he doesn't even qualify as a ghost citizen. The ancient mirror's reflection proved he isn't a ghost. I just need to verify if he's at the ghost general rank. I'm sure my item can get the job done.
Honored guest, it's time for breakfast.
Mr. Chen has prepared a sumptuous breakfast. Please come out and join us.
What a cheap trick. There's still an hour before 8 o'clock.
It's only natural that he isn't coming out.
He has already discovered the lifeline.
To tell you the truth, I just had the central air conditioning release the replacement mist, making him believe it's already 7:50. He's fallen under its influence. The replacement mist only works on anomalies below the ghost general rank.
For an anomaly that doesn't even qualify as a ghost citizen,
The ruler of Yindu slaughtered hundreds of thousands of people. Why is he hunting me down? I realize I can't read him anymore.
no, that's impossible. I didn't leave a single trace.
He clearly took the bait. Why did he stop at the very last second? Where did I blow my cover? Everything should have been perfect.
Why? The timing was correct.
7:50 should have been safe. Where on earth did things go wrong? What the hell is going on? This makes no sense.
How could this happen?
We might have spooked him a bit.
Go back to the villa first.
I'll wait for him in the living room. Thank you.
There are only 10 minutes left until 8 o'clock.
If I don't go out now, it'll be too late.
That's it.
That's it. He paused again for over 10 seconds.
What on earth happened during those 10 seconds?
Congratulations on passing the test.
Did you sleep well?
So, what exactly happened during those 10 seconds you paused? How did you know? You installed cameras? Do you have any decency? You, an anomaly, are talking to me about decency.
I didn't just watch you. I used an item on you too.
You really are a dog.
Which rule says the boss of an anomaly scenario can't use items? To be honest, you see,
You've already failed.
the punishment is death.
If you tell me your secret, I might consider letting you live. We're both big bosses. Save those cheap lies for the rookies. I know you have no intention of letting me live. As for my secret, you'll discover it after you're dead. But I know your secret.
You're not from this world.
You were never supposed to exist.
I can't see your past, yet you saw right through me. You know I'm a reincarnator.
I absolutely cannot let him live. Because I've already seen the future, and I know you're never going to let me go. We had a deal. You were supposed to let me in on your secret. How dare you lie to me?
His eyes. Something's not right.
Beneath that golden light lies an endless, surging stream of fate. What is this thing? A Ghost King grade item, counting the spatial ring from before my rebirth. And this is only the second Ghost King grade item I've ever found.
Once an item reaches the Ghost King tier, the basic description is barely the tip of the iceberg. There must be other hidden abilities locked inside, just waiting for me to unlock them. And whatever those hidden powers are, they will definitely work in my favor.
Memory rewind. Activate.
I'm actually looking at the past. This is incredible.
It's pulling key moments from the past and playing them right before my eyes.
The sheer amount of information a Ghost King grade item can provide is absolutely unmatched.
10 points of light. Does that mean there are only 10 Ghost King grade items in the entire world?
If I can get my hands on all 10 of them,
I will stand at the absolute pinnacle of this world. This skill is absolutely priceless.
it lets me map out the path to survival ahead of time. Its worth is completely beyond measure.
Now that I've gained real experience, my level is going up. My first Ghost King grade item didn't give me a stat boost.
Could it be that only after getting the second one, my strength would finally start skyrocketing?
How does that even make sense? Well, no point stressing over it if I can't figure it out right now.
My top priority is tracking down the other Ghost King grade items.
It's a guaranteed win for me.
But now that I've been reborn,
I wonder if the Underworld Bank still exists in the real world.
I have one stored inside my spatial ring. And in my past life, I never heard
Where the Underworld Bank was actually located.
they think there's actually another Ghost King grade item hidden there. If I take the Ghost King level artifact inside, will the real world Netherworld Bank collapse?
And will that affect the Netherworld Bank inside my storage ring?
Whatever.
if I want to reach the absolute peak and become the Ghost King,
This is a step I simply can't avoid.
I'll just have to take it one step at a time. After all, this path to absolute power is never easy.
Please come in, boss.
The mastermind behind the Fallen Mall is back. The mysterious boss behind the Fallen Mall has finally returned. Aside from his ball, every supernatural domain in Wenzhong City is already in my hands.
Perfect. I actually have some time right now.
It's the perfect time to go pay him a visit.
welcome, Mr. Chen.
We are deeply sorry for making you make the trip here yourself. Our boss is currently a bit indisposed. But don't worry. In our upcoming negotiations, we will yield some of our profits to show our utmost respect. The room at the very end of the hall,
The boss of the Fallen Mall is waiting for you right inside.
what a powerful, eerie energy. Its concentration is off the charts.
It is actually condensed into a thick, black mist.
The temperature in this room has dropped like crazy. An eerie energy, this overwhelming. I've never seen anything like this on any other ghost. Not even the Duke or the Wilderness Ronin possessed anything close to this. Could this actually be a Ghost King?
Hello, Mr. Chen.
I am the mysterious owner of the Fallen Mall.
You can call me the Fallen Lord.
Hello, Mr. Ghost King. I am Chen Mu. You can call me Mr. Chen. I heard you were interested in buying my mall. Let's cut to the chase. Let's talk about the price.
Sure.
How much would it take for you to sell me the Fallen Mall?
3 billion. And the mall in Wenzhong City is yours.
The branches in other cities will still belong to me. You'll also get the same wholesale prices for restocking. And since we inconvenienced you by making you come all this way, I'll give you a 10% discount.
2,700,000,000. Meanwhile, Dark Knight Academy is worth 10 billion.
My entire mall franchise is worth far more than that school.
But a single branch definitely can't compete with it.
So, 2,700,000,000 is a very fair price. All right, I agree to this price.
Excellent.
Let's sign the contract then. Wait, are you hurt? Wow, you actually saw right through me. The truth is, my trip to Guangzhou City this time was actually just to find you. I came all this way just for you. I was ambushed and injured by a half-step Ghost King.
Can you issue one of your crimson paper tickets to a half-step Ghost King?
And lure him into a specific scenario?
What is his name?
To send a ticket, I need to know his name.
Or at least an alias.
As long as you're willing to help.
This entire mall is yours.
Plus, I'd love to count you as a friend. That ghost is a ghost general known as the Escape Master. He is incredibly good at escaping. Even in front of a real Ghost King, he can pull off an ambush and get away scot-free. It won't be long before he ascends to a full Ghost King. Once he does, he won't fear me at all. Even if I manage to survive, it would cost me a heavy price. He goes around demanding protection money from the bosses of major scenarios. I refused him right after my ascension, so he's been targeting me ever since.
The Escape Master. I heard about him in my past life. It won't be long before he comes to extort protection money from me, too.
I'm always the one bullying other ghosts. There's no way in hell I'm paying in protection money.
I might as well help the fallen king, so we can team up and eliminate this threat. Plus, I'll be doing him a huge favor. It's a win-win.
Of course I can.
I'm a very straightforward and honest guy.
I love making new friends.
Even though the Escape Master is a half-step ghost king,
I can still issue a crimson paper ticket to him.
I just didn't expect him to be this strong.
This guy will definitely become a major threat in the future.
Making a friend is a great deal. Wait, what is this?
stick your mind, Brother Chen. Don't hold back.
After all, I am a ghost king.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
It's just that the horror scenarios I currently own might not be enough to trap the Escape Master.
Just like you said,
He's a master escape artist.
I can't guarantee he won't find a way out.
Brother Chen.
Look. Do you see that black void over there?
The black void was left behind when Lin Chui City collapsed.
It feels pretty creepy.
But the key to trapping him lies right inside that black void.
It's actually a completely spaceless void left behind after a spatial collapse. In this void, the very concept of space doesn't exist. If we transform it into a horror scenario, it'll be absolutely impossible for him to ever get out again. Never again. Exactly. Without the concept of space, how could anyone possibly get out?
Even teleportation requires a concept of space to work.
If we can actually pull this off, I'll have a prison that can trap players forever.
I can summon and lock up anyone below the level of a ghost king just by sending out a single slip of paper.
I can sentence someone to be locked away forever. Tempting, isn't it? Do you have the ability to transform a black void into a horror scenario?
I have a friend.
He gave me a one-time use item. It can shape a city-sized black void into the facade of a scenario.
No one will ever suspect that I'm collaborating with you.
I'll use the item to transform Lin Chui City.
And you send the slip to get the Escape Master to go inside. Once it's done, I'll give you both the Fallen Mall and this scenario.
Consider it a gift to a friend. Aren't you afraid that once I have this horror scenario, I'll issue a quest to trap you in here too?
Haha, Ghost Kings don't receive horror quests.
That's a Ghost King's privilege.
All right, I'm willing to help a friend.
So, when do we start?
Ha, do you have time right now?
If you do, I think we can begin immediately.
This is the sealed black void. You just need to throw it into that black void, and it will transform into a horror scenario.
In the meantime, Brother Chen, why don't you think of a name for it?
Let me think. Let's call it the Void Prison.
Now that I have it, I will also gain a new identity, the Warden of Judgment. The fallen king doesn't seem to be reacting at all. Don't you worry just yet. Just give it a moment. It's here. The Void Prison has officially recognized me as its master and is now my property. This void looks way too hideous. No one would ever dare to go inside.
Let me help you decorate it. Ha ha ha. Think.
This is the Void Prison I built for you. Oh my god. What on earth is this? What do you mean, what is it? Is this really the power of a ghost king? A massive prison, built and rising from the ground in just 10 minutes. I wonder when I'll finally be able to advance to a ghost king. Mr. Chen, there's no time to lose. Let's show the Escape Master what you're truly capable of. If you've got the balls, don't run.
Run? Facing me head on? Did you really think you'd stand a chance?
What the hell is this?